Me?
We need.
Here. Ow! Son of... Here. Ow! Son of a...
Hey, leave my daughter alone! Come on, humans! We've wiped out entire species before! We can do it again!
If I could just move, this is really not move. You're hurting my.
Lights, camera, action!
If this goes viral, okay, I want credit. Okay, ready? 3, 2, and if it fails, you delete it, okay? 3, 2, 1. So, what happened? Ben, what happened?
Yo, what is this?
It's pay for your first 2 days.
This is for 2 days?
You make minimum wage. Here's hours logged. Subtract federal withholding, Medicare, Social Security, state disability, state withholding, and insurance. Voila. Net total.
This barely covers the bus to get here.
It's not true. Yeah, I guess that's almost true. What can I say? It's a shitty job. Meanwhile, you're not dead. You're not in prison, so there's an upside.
Pouring into the abyss. Are you mad?
You're afraid to get wet.
Pouring into the abyss. Are you mad?
You're afraid to get wet.
Pouring into the abyss. Are you mad?
You're afraid to get wet.
My wife's family walks around the house exposed, and I'm going crazy. A bit of backstory: I've been happily married to my wonderful wife for 5 years. In total, we've shared our lives together for 7 incredible years. She's from the beautiful country of France, known for its rich culture, scenic views, and, as I recently found out, very different perspectives on personal freedom and body confidence. Currently though, we're based in the US. One of the blessings of our jobs is that they're remote, meaning we can work from almost anywhere in the world. It's because of this flexibility that we decided to spend 5 weeks in France, staying with her family. We've completed 1 week, and it's been, for the most part, a good experience. The family home consists of my wife, her lovely mother, and her younger sister. I should also mention, her father isn't in the picture for reasons I won't dive into. I truly adore them both. They've been extremely welcoming, treating me like one of their own, which warms my heart. But there's this one cultural difference that's making me feel very, well, out of my depth. Let me explain. In the US, we're generally a bit more conservative when it comes to being exposed within a family setting. However, in my wife's family home, there's a very relaxed attitude towards it. To put it simply, they're comfortable with being topless or even completely exposed at times, especially after taking a shower. Their usual attire at home is also very free-flowing, which doesn't leave much to the imagination. They often joke about how I react, showing how Americans and the French see things differently. And I get it, 2 different worlds, 2 different perspectives. But here's where I'm struggling. My wife is breathtakingly beautiful. And, as it turns out, good looks seem to be a family trait. Her sister could be her doppelganger, and their mom? Think of her as a mature, equally stunning version of my wife. Adding to the complexity, due to how the rooms are arranged in the house, my wife and I haven't been able to get it on, if you know what I mean. And it seems this might be the situation for the rest of our stay. As the days go by, my feelings of physical attraction, not just towards my wife but due to the overall environment, are becoming stronger and harder to control. I'm in a tough spot. Talking to my wife about how I feel doesn't seem fair. I mean, I'm staying in their house. I want to respect how they do things and I don't want them to change because of me. But if I said I wasn't feeling a lot of things with this new situation, I wouldn't be honest.
What's going on? Major Seattle area shooting. We have reports that a gunman has opened fire on students and faculty.
Really?
Again, that's at Pacific College. We now take you live to our on-scene reporter. Students and faculty are still in the building.
I'm trying to get some answers, but what we know so far is that a gunman opened fire at Pacific College, and that there are at least a dozen...
Okay, there are at least 20 victims.
Sorry, you can't be here. Clear the area, please. Clear, please.
Move back, people. Move back up. Let's go. He's bleeding out from his chest wound. Pulse is threatening and he fled to the dressing. We're going priority 1.
VTAC on the monitor. Any pulse with that?
No pulse. Starting CPR. Let's get him to the hospital.
You need to crack his chest. You need to... Someone crack his chest.
There are 5 ambulances on the way, maybe more to come. First one is 3 minutes out.
People. Our own trauma is fresh, and we are going to have feelings today, and there's no shame in that. What I want to say is, what we went through 6 months ago, they are going through right now. which makes them our brothers and sisters, which makes them fellow travelers, which makes them our own. So to the very best of our ability, we are going to do our work first. And you're going to have your feelings later. Great.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Go to the pit, make sure we're stocked, call the blood bank.
I'm fine.
Call the blood bank. Tell them to give us all the oneg they have.
My name in the sand. Talk to myself.
What are you doing? Come on. There's time to lean, there's time to clean.
Special delivery for Fred.
I'd love to start with some gentle kisses or making out, maybe leaning in a little so I can caress and feel up.
Why are you weird? Why are you this way? Why are you weird? Why are you this way? Why are you weird? Why are you this way? Why are you weird? Why are you this way? Why are you weird?
Wow. Holy shit. It's Lieutenant Dan. Come here, man. Oh, I got a solution now or something?
Where did you get all this stuff?
I stopped by the Aldi on the way home from the train station.
Well, why didn't you just call me? I could have picked you up.
You have a car?
Mm-hmm.
She's a rich lady now. Look at those General now?
Hey, Cadet Corporal, get to kick some lazy freshman ass. Everybody, is scrambled all right?
Yeah. Just the neighbors bringing 10,000 calorie sugar bombs. Nice.
Yo, Carl, look at you. The ghetto ninja warrior. Should I be afraid? Your hand's licensed to kill now? Yeah, what's up?
Carl, hey, you're home. Hey, Neil, Carl's back.
Monica's dead.
I know, we were there.
Video games that roast you for being a creep. In Nier Automata, if you try to get a cheeky look up the main character's skirt, she'll get annoyed and push you away. But if you're desperate and do it 10 times, the game rewards you with the achievement, what are you doing? But then there's games like Dishonored. If you decide to use your abilities to stalk this one NPC all the way to a bathtub, your journey ends and you'll be greeted with a special game over screen just for being a weirdo. In the game Death Stranding, if you decide you want to stare at Norman Reedus' crotch for a little too long, he will literally break the fourth wall and punch you in the face. And lastly, in the Japanese game Yakuza 0, gets weird fast. There's a special shop you can walk into that allows you to watch some homemade videos. And if your curiosity gets the best of you and you need to watch these videos, the game calls you out by giving you I did it for the achievement. Video game.
Sorry. Are you nuts, motherfucker?
So yeah, guys, I almost died. Somebody threw a spear through my car tonight. And just thought I'd show you all how bad it is. But yeah, went into my steering wheel and everything, so yay me.
Never back down, never what?
Red light. Red light. Red light.
Well, folks, Donald Trump isn't panicking whatsoever about these Georgia indictments. Oh, no, he's only spent the week wetting his pants because, you know, other things are going on. You know, like Fox News using pictures of him that show his chin from an unflattering angle. That bothered him on Thursday morning. But later in the day on Thursday, Donald Trump decided to...
Did y'all hear? Malvo is out of prison.
Arabamda aça, seviyorum çift kalem aça. Göre göremedi kimse.
It's 2-1 Braves third inning. Tyro
How cool is this? They kind of look like feathers.
You are in my seat.
Fight! 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 Asthma! Glasses! Asthma! Ugh.
Alex?
It's open. What? Say something.
Hi. I'm Alex's dad, Nick.
Hi. Hi. Deadbeat. Mr. No Food in the House forgot her birthday.
You're sitting on the concrete there. The hitches. To the girl that I made out with yesterday at the Karol G concert, I'm sorry.
All right, it's that time of year again. Time to go back to school. And sure, I know it sucks. I was a 10-year-old kid before. I know what it's like. I've been sitting there on the couch watching TV. All of a sudden, a back-to-school commercial comes on.
Hey, you there, on the couch! To hell with your Animaniacs! It's back to school time! Go tell your mom we got book bags for 50% off at the Walmart!
Now, the one good thing about going back to school, at least for me, was that my great-grandma would take me to the store and buy me a new pair of shoes. Now, granted, the shoes she would pick out for me would be like from the 1920s, but it was the thought that count, goddammit. Yeah, Grandma, these will look great when I'm doing the Charleston at the school's ice cream social. Looks good to me. And then before you know it, you wake up one morning and it's the first day of school. I'm laying there in bed like, well, my Uncle Rick shit himself in order to get out of Vietnam. Maybe I can shit myself to get out of going to school. But no, you don't do that. You get your ass up and you go to school. Your dumbass friends are outside waiting for you. Everybody's got on their finest clothes. I walk out there looking like I got dressed in the dark. I got my speakeasy dress shoes on and my dumbass Hawaiian t-shirt. My friend Michael's over there showing off his generic-ass new shoes. Hey, everybody, check out my new Shaqs. Aren't they cool? Michael, I thought you said you were getting new Air Jordans. No, my stepdad said I had to get fake Air Jordans because I'm his fake son. So we start walking to school. There's random people yelling out their car windows. Hey, look at those little shits on their first day of school. Sucks to be you guys. Have fun with your Scantron sheets and your square pizzas. Then we finally get to school. Everybody's all apprehensive. Well, here we are, the 5th grade. They say shit gets pretty real when you hit the 5th grade. Meanwhile, everybody's walking up to me talking shit about my shoes. Look at this dude in his weird tap dancing shoes. What the hell? These are fucking wingtips there, mister. You don't know nothing about nothing. So you sit down in your new class for the first time. You scan the room to see who's all in your class this year. Let's see, who do we got here? We got weird-ass Julie over there who talks to herself. That's not good. And we got Eric, who was sent home from school last year because he had head lice. God damn it. And there's Chris over there, who shit himself in the 1st grade. Fantastic. I'm not going to talk to any of these people. All of a sudden, the teacher busts into the classroom. Good morning, you beautiful sunshine children. Are we all happy to be here today? I'd rather be tossed around in a Russian gulag than to be here, to be honest with you. Oh, well, that's terrific. How about we go around the room and introduce ourselves? My name's Julie, and sometimes the voices in my head tell me to burn things. Yeah, my name's Eric, and my mom had to shave my head last summer because I'm a dirty little bastard. Yeah, my name is Chris. Hey, that's the kid that shit himself in the 1st grade. Oh, God damn it, that was a long time ago, all right? I had 12 chocolate milks that day. How the hell was I supposed to know I'm lactose intolerant? All right, everybody, calm down, calm down. Don't worry, Chris, it's not your fault. Not everybody can grow up to be a decent person. And what about you, little boy? You must have went to Hawaii over the summer, didn't you? No, No, I'm just wearing this shirt because it's badass. Look, lady, I don't know what you want from me. I'm 10 years old. I like Pokemon cards. I just got the Limp Bizkit CD last summer. I got a lot of shit going on in my life, all right? That's all I have to say. That was pretty much all you did on your first day of school. You didn't really do any real work, partly because you've been turning your brains into mashed potatoes all summer long. Man, I haven't used my brain in 3 months. I can't remember how to write my name in cursive. Hell, I can't even remember how to spell mine. So after school, I'd meet up with all my friends. We'd recap on how the day went. Well, I hope your guys' first day went better than mine. My new teacher's old as hell and she smells like fucking Fritos. Oh yeah, well that's nothing. You should see all the weirdos in my class. I got weird-ass Julie, that kid that had head lice, and Chris, of all people. Chris? Isn't that the kid that shit himself? God damn it, that was a long...
Abigail Jo Schrei left a message earlier this month threatening to kill Judge Tanya Chutkan, calling her a slave and the N-word. Texas woman is in jail tonight, held without bail for allegedly making racially charged death threats against the federal judge overseeing former President Donald Trump's election interference case. Abigail Jo Schrei left a message.
Hey, you wanna...
No, don't move, don't move. This is a minefield, full of mines. Boom. You think this is funny? Did you put these mines here? Is that why you think this is funny? Look, man, I'm begging you, I can't stay stuck here forever. Why are you stuck? Oh, thank God. Okay, you understand. All right, look, I need water and my radio. Is your village on the other side of that dune? Water. Radio. Why you stay here? No go home. And family. Are you kidding? It's... My left foot is on top of a mine. If I move it... Got it? This way. Yes, this way. You're sure? Do you see this body? This is Thomas Madison, my best friend, and he's dead now because he also stepped on one of your mines. Mine, not mine. Don't worry about friend. He find his peace now. But you alive. You must take next step now. No. Next. My next step will be my last. Got it?
Hey, I need to see a doctor.
I might fuck around and pop a jigger. This hoe made me bop a little. Fucking on your bitch, I make that.
Taking off a skirt, let her wear my shirt before she leave. I'ma need my...
Yet again, somebody steals the charger cable.
I know New York is gay now, but Jesus Christ. I know.
These men are trying to impress the wives of other men and steal them.
My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. You want to have a little talk?
Good morning, my neighbors! Yes!
Afternoon, Mrs. Gravani. Dispatch says you fell.
I did. Last week. Now I need somebody to carry me to my bed. I'm looking at you, my little Hawaiian lion.
Oh, well, Mrs. Gravani, you're actually going to be tended to by the rookie, Firefighter McConkey, today.
No nookie for the rookie. I want the Polynesian Wookie.
Cap, can you tell her that it's Lucy's job now? Yeah, that would be the fair thing to do, except it's a lot funnier if you do it. Funnier, yeah.
It's go time. Go on, my little poo-poo platter.
You've had enough of that.
Oh, Mama's hungry for some pokey.
Oh, well.
Even though Venus flytraps can catch wasps, they are one of the few insects that can escape. They are...
This is how my dad found out about my husband.
Donald Trump's legal team, seen here, entering the Fulton County Courthouse ahead of a Friday noon deadline for the former president to turn himself in after a sweeping fourth indictment that they...
You said your name is Orochimaru, right? If you were with me on that mission, then...
We have devastating news out of Bikini Bottom today.
Something I'd like you.
Now water upstairs? It's in the walls. I don't understand. I fix one pipe and another one leaks. Water!
Here you go.
Time has brought about many changes inside his head since childhood. Reason seems to be in the driver's seat, with emotion under control in the rear.
Oh, I hate being tied down all the time. Let's hit the high spots.
Now just control yourself. When I'm driving, there will be no nonsense.
Oh, gee whiz, I want to live dangerously. Woo! Look at that. A classy dish, huh?
Well, she's not bad.
Hey, slow up. Let's get acquainted with this number. We'll just go up and I'll say to her.
Now, we must maintain proper respect for womanhood.
Oh, they like the rough stuff. You're not going to pass that up.
We certainly are. Now, sit down and behave yourself.
Could I go for that? Here, let me handle this. We're going places. Woo! Hi, babe. Going my way?
And that's what you get for not listening to reason. Time has brought about...
If you ever think about me.
Whoa.
Breaking news! A former NBA employee hijacked their Facebook account this morning to call out the company for allegedly detrimental working conditions. The former employee went on to say, "I work 14-hour shifts without breaks at times. We don't get health insurance until 90 days on the job. That's silly, isn't it? Glad I've resigned. No need for a job to get in the way of your happiness." Breaking news!
What is something you've overheard while pretending to sleep that you wish you didn't? My very conservative family is big on going on family vacations. My parents never liked to spend a lot of money though, so for 1 week during the summer, my sister and I found ourselves in a cheap, 2-bedroom cottage far away from civilization.
Fuck you, African. The fuck you said, motherfucker? No, fuck you, you fat motherfucker. Fuck you and your...
Mr. Black?
This is Randolph. Mr. Black, shit, you ain't never lied.
I see you've met one of our young scholars, Devante.
Yes, I met the bloated fat bitch. Good morning, Miss Randolph. You look pretty.
Oh, thank you, Devante. You're always so sweet. You're such a doll.
Las cosas al mar. Do not touch that. Let it dry.
Like to hear this.
Yeah?
No. I didn't touch her. I didn't do anything. I was just here. I went to...
You told us yes.
Stop! Presidential. Presidential. presidential.
The Grinch to explain this picture.
Things you think are illegal that are actually totally legal. Number 1.
They're highly illegal to sell or own in some states.
But 29 states say they're legal.
Wait, battery is still a crime. This is illegal.
Yeah, I'm a criminal.
Number 2, owning a tank and driving it on public roads.
There are rules, though, like getting the cannons disabled and registered, gears and signals that comply with state requirements, following all weight restrictions, abiding by speed limits and not damaging public property, among other things. But if you do all that, then you're good to go. And seek revenge.
This is assault. You're a lawyer. You can't break the law.
You're right. What was I thinking? Truce?
Do you have any more personnel in the area?
You are cleared to level the building.
So the pitcher guy's trying to hit the wooden thing.
The bowler tries to hit the wicket.
Or the bowler is trying to hit the wicket. Everything about cricket sounds made up.
You should join our fantasy league.
I barely know the rules.
That is why I am inviting you.
It is time for me to head home. Kemi likes to rub my abs as she drifts off to sleep.
The Olu does that too, but on the belly of a sea otter.
Hey, you guys still spending every night together?
Yes. Kemi demands passionate nights and pancakes in the morning.
You two sound like you're already married. When are you going to throw a ring on her finger?
I would love to, but it is not the right time. Kemi deserves to marry a head pharmacist, not some lowly pill jockey.
A handsome pill jockey.
Oh, Bob, you're too kind.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Does she love you?
Yes.
Her and your mom still trying to kill each other?
Only sometimes.
It's an improvement. You hear that, Pastor? Sounds like wedding bells.
And I happen to know someone who can perform a riveting ceremony.
It is him. He's talking about himself.
Just discussing this, my hands have begun to sweat.
Well, don't be nervous. It's the right decision. Sometimes you just gotta take that leap.
Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord."
Look at that. You got Jesus as your wingman.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to propose to Kemi.
Let's hear it for Chewy.
I would take Mommy ring shopping. She and Kemi have the same size fingers.
No idea why you know that, but we're happy for you.
Thank you, Bob.
Anytime, pal. That's nice, huh?
Yes, and you talked him into it.
What does that mean?
Nothing. I'm sure it will be fine.
Why are you shaving your head?
Because I'm going bald.
But you're bald now, Kev.
You gonna fuck it in the back of the bus and
Let's feed my dogs a rabbit. Bye-bye. This is the spine and back of the rabbit. Too much rabbit. This is ground venison. We'll give him the whole thing. They're, didn't have like plain green tribes, so fucking annoying. But this has barley, oat, and wheatgrass. Digestive aid. Like, no. We are giving Otter alligator sirloin motherfucking meat. Alligator meat. This is alligator tail meat. When you smell it, it smells like chicken. Whole thing for Otter. Beef liver. Beef kidney. And then we refreeze it. We don't waste shit here. It's time. I don't like wasting anything. Except if it's ugly or something. If it's something like old and ugly, then I don't want it. I'm a purse. You think I'm a purse? You think so? Forgot about this. Another kidney. I hate wasting time and space, but the drawback that you rush. You forget things, you make mistakes. Sometimes rushing is not good. The DoorDasher was like, "Are you Filipino?" I'm Indonesian. Chinese Indonesian, basically.
So long, suckers! Move it. Do you want to be second out of the parking lot? Do you? Leave her!
We left her last week and she didn't make it home for dinner.
You'll never catch me, Lord! Oh man, that church service was so boring. I did a whole book of find-a words.
Ugh, Dad, all you circled were the I's and A's.
Those are words?
Well, where should we go for brunch? Griddler on the roof? Thank God it's fried eggs? Luftwaffles? Bodacious frittatas? Buffet the Hunger Slayer?
I want to say one.
Be my guest.
Denny's? No.
Every place has such a long line.
Don't worry, we'll just go home. Your mother can cook.
I just want a simple salad with pine nuts, haricot vert, seasonal heirloom tomatoes. Forget it! One day a week I should be able to put on nice...
Make a bacon grilled cheese with no bread? Yeah, I can do that. I think the solution here is pretty obvious. We're gonna make bread using bacon. I use 4 pieces of bacon, weave them together into a bacon bread slice. And obviously...
In Baldur's Gate 3.
Dr. Charles? Hey, I was wondering how long does Gabby have to be on the
Strike zone.
That she's not making the voice herself.
What?
I see a ghost.
Yo, my man got on them. What the fuck are those? He got Cadillacs on his toes.
I know you want me, baby.
Get away from the car.
Excuse me?
Hey, watch Jay, watch Jay.
Enough with the kick!
Call me crazy one more time.
Dad, what happened?
Breaking news! Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, is stepping down.
Cops, what criminal actually fascinated you with their criminal skills?
Yay, lunch today.
After school, I was in for...
According to a recent interview between Salon.com contributor and a good friend,
And I don't understand, baby, why can't you?
Huge trigger warning, guys. These 5 young men were forced to unalive each other by the Mexican cartel. So these 5... Yes, Quavo, may I help you today?
How do these jeans look?
So, is this like the part where...
Let the rain pour, I'll be on.
Fucking apology, I'm not sorry for anything. I've been holding back my apathy for far too long. You don't deserve what you haven't earned. And your place in my heart is just grown so small. I like to think that you're worth my time, but you embody everything I hate. Take a good hard look at what you see. I've lost all my hope and all my faith. 'Cause when I barely fuck up, you just recoiling weep. What do you want from me? I'm just a kid who got in too deep. My walls are built off blood, you're all about to be sick. I got a bird's eye view from all this secret to keep. Fucking apology, I'm not so. Fucking apology.
People that live up there.
We've got our eyes on the Gulf of Mexico for the development of our next... Okay, team, what's the report? Oh! Booyah!
And then his eyes just go up as if he's.
Snap-on has reinvented the ratchet. We have a new Synergy series of ratchet. These things are incredible. The head is 10 to 15% thinner. You have more room to get in. It's now 100 clicks, but you're not losing any strength because there's 10 teeth engaged on the paws on the inside. So it's stronger than the 80 tooth. You have more strength, you have thinness. They have changed this to steel, so these handles don't break off anymore, much more durable. We're ordering them in the hard handle, the comfort handle, and soon in the next few months they're going to come up with, various versions, but Snap-on reinvented the ratchet. Here we go.
I want you guys to meet Hal.
Yeah, 1 kilogram of your best cola nuts. Yeah, 1 kilogram of your best cola nuts, please.
Of course, sir. I got this.
You don't have to do that.
You're my big brother, my best friend. The least I could do is help you purchase your wife from her father.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, this is like ass.
Well, keep chewing. Maybe it gets better.
No, still ass.
Hello, Mr. Wheeler.
Eka-san from Legos.
Eka-san, how is everything going?
Going great. We wish you were here.
We wish we were invited. It feels so strange that you are there and we are here running your sock business.
You once said you could not get married without us. And yet you are.
As if socks are more important than friendship.
Totally. Hey, listen, have you guys ever heard of Eja Osan?
Oh, it is a very delicious and expensive fish.
We're in Balogun Market. Do they have it here?
You are in Balogun? I used to go there with my grandmother. Oh, she's sick now. It would have been nice to see her one last time.
We're by the suitcases. Is it by the suitcases? Let's go. Let's go.
What is going on? An Udu drum? That is not on the list.
Oh, we got all the stuff. Now we're just going for extra credit.
You're not getting stuff. You are acknowledging our traditions. Every item has a deeper meaning.
Sure, we can make up something for the drum.
Do you know why you're getting yams?
Because they're on the list.
Because they represent how you will provide for your wife. A skinny yam means a starving wife. Is this the finest yam in the market?
I don't know, I just grabbed it.
You just grabbed it. Bob, this is about showing Abishona's father what kind of man you are. A man who takes his time to find the best of the best.
I'll get fatter yams.
No. 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 The only thing you got right are these cola nuts.
Hey, I got those.
Well done.
Happy to help. You see, Bob, all her father wants to know is that she's safe and taken care of.
Listen to your...
This otter jumped into the pool, eager to cool off on a hot summer day. But as soon as he hit the water, he realized his mistake. The pool was frozen. The otter paddled his paws and...
Have you all talked...
A single scream ended this man's presidential campaign and serves as a valuable reminder for anybody who ever gets behind a microphone. The 2004 Democratic primary was a four-man race. There was a Massachusetts senator, a North Carolina senator, an Army general, and the former governor of Vermont, Howard Dean. After starting the race as a nobody, Howard Dean took off. Voters loved his anti-Iraq war and pro-working class messages. All of a sudden, he was #1 in the polls. But then, things started to unravel. And so to reinvigorate the base, he held a rally. Well, it got off to a good start, but then it ended like this.
For South Dakota and Oregon!
Did I just see you close your eye?
I just saw you open your eye.
Yes. Don't you touch any of that stuff.
Ma'am.
Yo!
After promising for days he would hold a major news conference tomorrow on Monday to finally unveil those apparently irrefutable claims of election fraud, he canceled, citing the advice of his lawyers. Just think about that for a moment. So for Donald Trump to back out and openly admit he did anything at the request of his lawyers, well, one, that's a new thing, but it can only really mean one thing. He's scared. And frankly, he should be. After promising for days he would hold a major...
Who's ready for a brand new year? Is he gonna be my... Tell me, who's the...
I should get some sleep.
Delivery.
2 sugar pops, please. I got it, Ashra.
Water. Keep an eye on them.
Oops. Oops. You splash it, you buy it.
You showed them, huh? Nobody waters down fire.
Yeah! Shasharisha! Can the shop be mine now?
When you are ready.
The truth is...
She's not in love with him.
I'm not in love with you. Knew it! Ashfa, customer.
How about you take it today?
For real? Raiki, how can I help you?
All of this and the sparklers are buy one get one free.
That's right.
Great. I'll just take the free one.
Oh, no, see, you need to buy one to get one free.
But I just want the free one.
Sorry, that's not how this works.
But the customer is always right.
Not in this case. Nope. 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 Nope.
Just give me one for free.
That's not how this works.
Delivery.
A new friendship has been formed with the U.S.
Dushime y sin goma.
So what's for lunch? Yeah. Wish it was a bologna sandwich or chocolate. Tengo un burrito.
You're reading a chapter book. For fun!
Easy.
The title isn't mine now!
I'm not...
Grab me by the hand.
Hey folks, Sheriff Lamb here.
How about you put me in? Yo, dude, did you bring the...
Never back down, never what?
Never give.
I fucked a black man.
Isn't that the way it works around here? Fuck somebody.
The sheriff's office in Fulton County, Georgia, has announced that they are in fact investigating the leak of...
Anybody here?
This is a self-cleaning public...
Yo, can I get my old job back?
I can't believe what Messi did after he won the leagues.
Thanks for your business, Leo.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast just made
Smith's River Complex, fire August 19th, 20...
You know, and it was just like, you know, Alright.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yep, I'm fine. Are you?
I don't know.
Are you?
Oh my god!
Are you?
I think so.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. Just breathe. Sit down.
Are you okay?
Nothing hit me at all. Hey, don't breathe. And it was just like,
The world is not flat. The world is not round.
This is how long these characters would go to jail if they were charged for their crimes. So SpongeBob is a habitual offender of reckless driving and littering, which would land him in prison for roughly 90 days. Woody would do nearly 20 years in prison for his premeditated attempted murder on Buzz, which falls just short of Lotso Bear, who would be facing 50 years for similar charges. Mr. Krabs is eyeing down 20 years behind bars for money laundering and tax evasion, while Plankton is closer to 100 years for robbery charges and enslaving all of Bikini Bottom. Doofenshmirtz is due for 120 years in prison for theft and numerous counts of unethical experimentation on animals, and Beast from Beauty and the Beast is due for 165 years for multiple kidnap charges. Peter Griffin is facing nearly 4,000 years in prison for heinous amounts of abuse, fraud, and mass murder, but all of this pales in comparison to Rick Sanchez, who's due for 519 million years in prison for the associated charges for destroying multiple galaxies. This is how long these characters would go to jail if
Oh, yes. This is a big one.
She's just too hard-headed. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
I see you turn 16 tomorrow.
Yes, and
Guess who likes you?
Milhouse, I'm so sorry.
He can't hear you now. We had to pack his ears with gauze.
Nelson! That note Milhouse gave you? It wasn't from him. It was from me.
You? Why would you like me? No girls like me. Are you wearing a wire?
I don't know why I like you. I just do. So, what do you think?
It's okay, I guess. Do I have to do anything?
Well, would you like to come over to my house after school?
Okay. But if anybody sees us, I'm just there to steal your bike.
Oh, you gotta see this. It's so cute when she does. Be the baby, kitty. Go on, be the baby. Come on. You don't understand. She loves to climb in here.
I believe you. I don't care. Hey, Lise, Mom said you had the toenail clippers and... Whoa, Lisa, look out. Nelson's in our house.
It's okay. I invited him over. Nelson's my new friend.
Are you nuts? I'll probably never say this to you again, but you can do better.
Please don't ruin this for me, Bart. I think he's starting to like me.
Milhouse likes you.
Oh, please. Milhouse likes Vaseline on toast.
You're the first person I've had over to the house since my dad went nuts.
Nuke the whales? You don't really believe that, do you?
I don't know. Gotta nuke something.
Touché. You play the guitar?
Oh yeah, I'm a superstar.
Would you play a song for me?
Oh. Okay.
Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's, gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job. Morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Check. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, check. Is that better? Okay, let me know now. Also, hello then.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah.
Okay, how's the audio for the game?
6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, what the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to...
What?
Fuck me!
Good God.
Hold on. Why is it not catching up? Okay, I guess it is. How peculiar. What a world, what a world. Okay.
Language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Which way is west? I don't know which way is west.
Are those fucking fireworks? I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Okay, so I was right. Oh, this is west. No, this isn't actually.
Seriously, are you seeing this?
I haven't played it. It's been off of Game Pass for like a year.
Henry?
Yes, I'm trying to fucking reply, but it won't let me. There we go.
That's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right
But
now.
I'm a big fan of this game. Have you played it?
Is that really my job?
Yeah.
Your job is whatever I say it is. The closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
All right, let's go find them. They kick the shit out of this?
Sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Damn.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich.
Oh man.
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure.
Shut up.
It is a very good game. It's a very short game too, which I like. Not like in a bad way, mind you, but like aesthetically it's really pleasing. I'm gonna go west. That's the direction those fireworks were coming from. Ooh, I heard a puma. I should have went the other way. Fuck. It's smarter to go this way, huh? Okay, I hear them. I can't climb down there. I gotta go find that rope, don't I? I gotta go back. There's a rope that I entirely forgot to grab. Or was it further down? Yeah. So let's go back to the tower and then start back. Okay, so there's our tower. Oh, my chest itches. Ow. Let's see where they're shooting the fireworks from.
Hey, I can see your tower.
Yep, that's me. Bye.
Oh, I didn't know that was in there. That was good. Hey, look, I can see your tower. Yeah. Oh, shit. No, so I need to go that way, huh? Down by the river, if I remember right. I'm where? Here. And they're like down by the lake. Yeah, so I was originally going the right way. I turned back too fast. Okay, so let's keep going the way I'm going. So let's turn here. Go this direction then. No, this way. I don't think he can run, can he? Now we're going the right way. Ha 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 ha, suckers. Okay. Should be up here somewhere, huh? Aha! There's the cache. Cache? Cache.
I found the supply box.
Great.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. It saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead.
Hey, what's the code again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
A whole lot of them.
No. All right. Ah! What is it before I could? Let's add this map info.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
Cool.
Do people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says the guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah.
Jesus.
You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
I wasn't planning on it.
Why do we know? Rowan, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. I don't know those bars you're like hiking in the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. You take that candy?
People just stuff these things with old food. That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof.
They're bear proof. I didn't know it made the sound of him eating it. That's cute. Let's go down so we can get to the lake, I guess. It's hot in my room, so it feels like I'm actually here. Oh, okay, so he can run. I didn't know that. The last time I played this, you couldn't run. Okay, I hear the fireworks now. I mean, it's right there. It's steep. Repel. Have any of you guys actually repelled? I have. Maybe was as I die. So thank you, Jeffrey. Honestly, probably didn't.
Hey.
I fell.
My rope
May or not.
shell slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
We'll do what I want. You ain't the boss of me, Delilah. Technically, she is, right?
Wow, there's a big rock outcropping down here near the lake. It's really something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for good camping. There used to be a group of guys who would boulder out there a couple times a year.
What happened to them?
They died.
No? Just stopped coming out.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
I'm on it. Oh, all the beer cans.
By finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
What if I... Can I pick them all up?
My statement about knuckle sandwiches? Feet away.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like cold Musquat Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. They're fucking beer bugs, though, that's for sure.
Am I just pick... Okay, yeah, we're picking up all the beer cans, and we're gonna clean up the forest here. Remember, guys, don't litter. It's bad for the environment. That's our goal for this mission. We're gonna actually pick up all the beer cans. And there's a lot. These fucks left a lot. What if I get overfilled? Can you get overfilled with stuff? I hope there's back. No.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
No.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
Wonderful.
They color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
I've seen people wait in line at work at the exit sign. It's shocking how stupid people are.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Of course not.
Well, confiscate them.
Bag. It was gonna smell like shit. You know that, right, Henry?
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people.
They're naked.
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Oh, there's underwear.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac.
Yeah.
Very professional.
Aw. Is this underwear?
There are
Panties.
There are what?
Underwear.
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, because you're 12?
Oh, we picked them up.
I found them in the lake.
There they are.
Yeah.
Boy, enjoy dealing with that.
I know you guys are setting up bottle rockets out here, okay?
How? Because you're hiding in the bushes, spying on us? Give him a break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years.
Ow.
He's probably still a virgin.
Jesus.
You guys think it's alright to just stare at girls?
You don't know a damn thing about me.
We know you're a peeping Tom. How long have you been standing over there? Oh my god, is that what you are? Work me out! Ew! Can we just get out of here? Ew, totally. You're gross. You're just a sad man out in the woods.
I don't know. It's the early 80s, man. What do you expect? I'm gonna take their...
It went fine.
They drowned.
Won't be any more trouble.
It was a different time, Jeffrey.
So there's no noise ordinances or rules out here?
No, but that music I hear makes a good case for them.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just gonna throw this in the water here.
Well, this lake does seem like a good
spot to swim.
Even if the last people to do so were
Assholes.
Yeah, right now though, it's all snowmelt, so you'll freeze your balls off.
Mm.
As hot as it's been, maybe that's a fair trade.
Starting to feel like it.
See? Alright, let's get back.
Any chance of those kids getting a disease in this lake, like diphtheria or consumption or...
Consumption?
What are you, a 19th?
19th century chimney sweeps? No.
Whatever.
I mean, if they drank a bunch, giardia maybe, but probably not this time of year.
Well, that's too bad.
Ow. Shit. Burp. It's getting hot. Alright, let's get back to where we're going. We're gonna go back to the tower. So we gotta figure out a way. I think it's this way, right? You go through here. We have to go through that cave or something because we don't have the rope now. Good job, Henry. Get a new cable because that static sound's gonna kill me. Can you guys hear it, or is that just a me thing?
So, I have
She was
a
drunk?
confession to make.
What is it?
I was drunk last night when I woke up to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
Me.
I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
And you thought it was a good idea to get into your love life, I guess you'd call it?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I'll try to make it up to you.
Ooh.
Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Okay. Going down the path. Oh shit, it's gonna rain.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the
Lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
Damn.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice.
Right? That's how it's supposed to work.
There was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
No.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Heart attack.
Suicide.
Oh. Well, shit, that was dramatic. What's over this way? Oh, the storm's coming. I don't want to risk it with the storm coming, honestly. Barely map information. I need the flashlight. Good.
There's a horn or an
There's
antler
something.
or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
Oh, fuck. Put it back in the thing. Alright, let's go through here.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks. NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
So,
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
alright.
Right. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun.
Obviously, be very careful. Shit.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa! Oh no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
Yeah.
Hello? It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Oh.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
Fuck out of here.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You would think so, right? From all the videos I've seen on TikTok about people, did they say they're supposed to be like, say, because they're not supposed to conduct electricity and they're supposed to have lightning rods connected to them. I still think this would be an interesting summer job. And also, don't like being alone. That's why I'm here currently.
There's some guy out here.
Guy.
Some guy?
Some guy.
Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
He's doing those things.
There's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's a park.
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah.
This
okay, I
fucking
get it.
bitch, dude.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
I don't know. Would you guys be able to do this? I would like to try it. I think it'd be interesting. Climbing up. I don't know why we're not jogging still. Oh, don't fall, Henry. Oh. Like, ow. Well, at least we made it back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go look at the tower. Let's see if there's like a lightning rod or something on it. Let's see one. You would think so, because you would think it'd be grounded, right? Especially if it has to be that high up in the air. Oh no. Oh shit.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
I'm gonna have to fix the window.
Tomorrow, Henry, you won't be cold.
My fucking sheets
They
are
took.
gone.
I didn't know that.
Sheets? That's just mean. Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
I gotta file my simulator. It would be really boring. Actually, usually.
I can't believe someone would do this.
I don't think it was the
I
girl.
worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I gotta worry about who knows what out there.
All kinds of shit.
Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever.
Forever?
And see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Just don't worry about it.
I'm a big man.
Perfect. Keep that attitude up and you'll have an excellent summer.
Oh. J2. I don't know what that voice is for. I know. But it still seems like it'd be fun to do. Alright.
Wake up.
I'm awake. Whiskey. Did I drink the whiskey for breakfast?
Hey, wake up.
I'm awake.
Awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off.
Shit.
I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
There's no backup?
The backup is the 2-day hike out of here.
So...
Oh, no.
It's easier for me to send all the lookouts out to check the status of the wire in their areas. Yours is a good hike away. If you find any portion of it down, I can try to get a hold of a ranger and he'll bring someone in to fix it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
So you're going to want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
No.
Yeah, I don't like
I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
Does it? Thanks and Hank. Thanks, Hank. Alright. I guess we're going on an adventure. And away we go. Let's take our bag. So we gotta go to that cave again. He cleaned up rather fast, though. That was only day one. The fuck? You got broken into on day one. That's some shit. We came this way, which means the porta potty. Our outhouse is back here. Where's our outhouse? Because if I'm by the outhouse, I know I can find that rock drop. Or that drop. Where's our outhouse? Hold on. Go back. There it is.
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You got it.
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Good. Good. Boom. Oh, that hurts my knees so much, dude. Oh, ow. Yep. And down. Up. And down. Going through a cave.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's
Life like? Oh. That's the one thing I don't like about the game. That I have to press the right or left trigger to open the walkie-talkie, and it only gives you so long.
Spend a lot of time with Julia.
That wasn't the answer.
So you have someone there.
Had.
But you're taking a little break. Or...
We're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that pod?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, you?
Dun dun dun.
Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Just keep listening, Henry.
I'm absolutely sure. Would you?
I like that you're doing research for me, Jeffrey. Thank you very much.
Let me know if anything changes in that regard.
I appreciate that. That's dedication.
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend?
Sorry, I
Why?
don't mean to pry.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like
his dead wife.
your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick.
I shouldn't be here.
But I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
See? I agree with that. I would like to do that.
Thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Spelunkers.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so...
Nobody's gone.
They're locked away for good.
Oh, that's right. We do find the keys later, huh?
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Oh.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
Henry. Let's pull out the map. She said we had to go north, right? There are 2 points, so we are going up and over that way. Up and over. Whoa, what the fudge happened there? Whoa, why's my game glitching? Hold on. Whoa, what's going on here? Game's a glitchy. How odd. How very peculiar. We'll be back in a minute to this. Give me a second.
hell are you doing?
Piyama, this is an old cowboy trick. You soak your boots in water, and you don't take them off, even for a minute, until they are completely dry, even if it takes days. And when you're done, they fit like a glove. I know it seems drastic, but believe me, I know what I'm doing.
Those are $300 boots you just ruined.
I didn't ruin anything. This is what you're supposed to do. You're gonna have to trust me on this. Why do you always talk to me like I'm an idiot? Well, as you can see, Miss Doubting Piyama, it may have taken days and days of wearing sopping wet boots, but they are now snug, supple, and perfectly form-fitting.
Okay.
You're right, honey.
Which would also make you...
Wrong.
Mistaken.
You know, I could push for a more objective mission of your wrongness, but I'm gonna be a bigger man. With better boots.
Call me when you get tired of this.
Could be late.
He's fucking stuck in his boot.
If I hold out for a few days, maybe the fungus will eat the mushrooms.
What the hell are you doing?
Piyama, this is an old cowboy trick. You soak your boots in water, and you don't take them off, even for a minute, until they are completely dry, even if it takes days. And when you're done, they fit like a glove. I know it seems drastic, but believe me, I know what I'm doing.
Those are $300 boots you just ruined.
I didn't ruin anything. This is what you're supposed to do. You're gonna have to trust me on this. Why do you always talk to me like I'm an idiot?
Because you are?
Well, as you can see, Miss Doubting Piyama, it may have taken days and days of wearing sopping wet boots, but they are now snug, supple, and perfectly form-fitting.
You were right, honey.
Which would also make you...
Wrong.
Mistaken.
You know, I could push for a more objective mission of your wrongness, but I'm gonna be a bigger man. With better boots.
Call me when you get tired of this.
Could be late.
Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by so slowly.
This is a Tim Curry video.
Oh my gosh! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair! Oh my gosh! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair! Oh my gosh! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair! Oh my gosh! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair! Oh my gosh! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair! Oh my gosh! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair! Oh my gosh! She's bald!
Love.
Ember, you found it. Everything okay?
Please tell me that you have some good news from Gail. I'm getting really worried about my dad. This has to break my way.
Yeah, I haven't heard from her yet, but she swore she'd call tonight. Actually, my family stopped by for dinner. You want to come up and wait for the call together?
Your family? Okay. I'll come up for a bit. I'm sorry. You live here?
It's my mom's place.
Oh my gosh.
I'm afraid I can't let you in. Residents and guests only.
Ah, okay. I understand.
You're surprisingly good at your job.
You're surprisingly fast for your age.
You have no idea.
Ember! Oh, I'm so excited to finally meet you. Do we hug or wave or don't want to put you out?
Hello is fine.
That's weird.
Wade hadn't stopped talking about you since the day you met. The boy is smitten.
Mom!
Oh, come on. I'm your mother. I know when something's lighting you up. I just didn't know she'd be so smoky. Come this way. Meet the rest of the family.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, honey, you won't believe what your baby niece did today. She smiled.
No, she didn't. Hey, everyone. This is Ember.
Hey!
That's my brother Alan and his wife Eddie.
Hi.
And we got 2 kids that are swimming around here somewhere. Marco! Follow!
That's cute.
Do you die if you fall in water?
Whoa! Marco!
Kids! Don't hate us.
Anyway, that's my little sib Blake and her girlfriend Ghibli.
Sup?
They're students at Element City School for the Arts.
Yeah, following in Mom's wake. Oh, nonsense. I'm just an architect. The real artist is my brother Harold.
Oh, I just dabble in watercolors. I call them
colors.
Oh, don't listen to him. He's a wonderful painter. One of his paintings just got in the Element City Museum's permanent collection.
Wow, that is so cool. My only talent is clean up on aisle 4.
Talk about being modest. Ember's got an incredible creative flame. I've never seen anything like it.
I just have to say that you speak so well and clear.
Yeah, it's amazing what talking in the same language your entire life can do.
Hey, Ember, did Wadey here ever tell you that he's deathly afraid of sponges?
No.
Oh no. How rude.
People who have actually called the numbers written in bathroom stalls. What happened?
I'm addicted to drinking air freshener.
She just had no reaction.
No. No.
Don't be shy. Put
This needs an ear freshener. It's fine.
Oh my god, baby!
There were 10 tiles left. What?
What?
We found the forum you saying you being 20 being with the 16-year-old girl. Amber wants to know about Rachel.
All right. Let's get back to this. Chicken pizza. Done it.
Screw it.
With the cake. Been there, done it. What else is he gonna order?
Did I wake you?
No.
No.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
I've been thinking, maybe I'm wrong about waiting for marriage.
Stop. You're not wrong.
Bob, you have to be honest with me.
I
The only thing important right now is that I have you in my life.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If it means I have to wait forever, then that's what I'll do.
It will not be forever.
Can you narrow it down any more than that?
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Like, all right.
I'm just joking.
Don't do that to me.
Sweet dreams.
They will be now.
Good night, Bob.
Good night, Abishola.
I'm like, never mind, I won't eat. Need the cake though. He's like, no, I'll eat the cake. Give me the cake.
This is different. This is celebrate.
When McDonald's is the largest purchaser of ground beef in the United States, and they want their hamburgers to taste everywhere exactly the same, they change how ground beef is produced.
Mm-hmm.
The
Let's change
McDonald's Corporation is the largest purchaser of potatoes.
Yes.
And one of the largest purchasers of pork, chicken, tomatoes, lettuce, even apples.
Pork products
These
do they
big,
sell?
big fast food chains,
Sausage.
big suppliers, and now there are essentially a handful of companies controlling our food system.
It's a monopoly. All of it's a monopoly, really, if you think about it.
In the 1970s, the top 5 beef packers controlled only about 25% of the market. Today, the top 4 control more than 80%
Cargill.
of the market. You see the same thing happening now in pork. Even if you don't eat at a fast food restaurant, you're now eating meat that's being produced.
Is that David Spade narrating?
You look at the labels and you see farmer this, farmer that. It's really just 3 or 4 companies that are controlling the meat. We've never had food companies this big and this powerful in our history. Tyson, for example, is the biggest meatpacking company in the history of the world. The industry changed the entire way that chicken are raised. Birds are now raised and slaughtered in half the time they were 50 years ago, but now they're twice as big. People like to eat white meat, so they redesigned the chicken to have large breasts. They not only changed the chicken,
That was probably
they changed
offensive.
the farmer. Today, chicken farmers no longer control their birds.
Nope.
A company like Tyson owns the birds from the day they're dropped off until the day that they're slaughtered.
Let me go to the top.
Poor babies.
National Chicken Council. The chicken industry has really set a model for the integration of production and processing and marketing of the products that other industries are now.
Shall we play? Oh.
Hello? Oh. Hey. What are you doing? I got this air fryer as a gift, but then I remembered I have an oven. Are you returning this? Look, I don't have the receipt.
You can't be a good man, a fully good man, if you're not a damn.
Hotel clerks, what is the most ungodly thing you've seen on the job?
Oh,
a priest
God.
rented a private room with escorts, teenage boys scaled our building, and my coworker peed on 2 individuals making love in the lobby.
Oh,
All in one night.
okay.
We got a lot of school groups coming through on trips to our hotel. We were in a larger city in our state, and high school.
I don't even want to know because that whole.
Excuse me, sir. Ian.
All tickets for movies this Sunday are going.
Latrenda, those are some nice.
I like going commando! A lot! I actually like the taste of donuts better when they're from the trash!
Donuts.
Y'all want to hear a Texas story?
No.
No, the water will come in and you'll be snuffed out.
But you're evaporating. I don't know what to do.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Ember, I have no regrets. You gave me something people search for their whole lives.
But I can't exist in a world without you.
How is
I'm
Fire
sorry I
crying?
didn't say it before. I love you, Wade.
I really do love it when your light does that.
Oh, how sweet. Did they die?
Wade is gone. Oh my God. He saved me. This is all my fault. The shop. Wade. I needed to tell you the truth.
When did I learn that I am not cut out for casually dating? Great question. I would love.
This is how I picture what guys look like at different
Well, after they handed down the indictments on Monday evening,
you know, she was on a dating site claiming to be an 18.
We wanted to give you.
I wish somebody give me $20,000.
Oh, gosh. We might have to do a couple of takes.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here he goes.
Sure.
I knew it! My nose always knows.
Oh, so he lives. Okay.
Auntie, uncle, I'm ready to go.
Did you two work it out?
Can we please just go?
Sounds like a lover's quarrel. They're not lovers, hence the quarrel.
Oh, you're so clever.
You didn't think of it.
I hope everybody enjoyed the show.
The fact that they're twins is so stupid.
Yo, chat, ready to cut? Ignore.
When did you realize it was time to get your life together? Recently, I traveled to Denver, Colorado with my wife and my wife's parents. As a resident of a non-legalized state, the thing I was looking forward to most was the chance to buy fancy legal grass.
Yep.
This was also my first time spending a vacation with my in-laws. What could go wrong? So the first thing I do upon arriving is drag my wife to a nearby dispensary for a shopping spree. And oh my god, it was just like in my dreams. Tons of different options and neat little sample jars and a team of helpful stoners walking me through the various
How peculiar.
strains. Are you looking for a mellow body high?
Oh,
or do you want
no,
something that
it's
gives you a
just-
bit more pep and energy? Or are you just hoping for something light to relieve the stress? Yes, yes, and yes.
Yes,
I
yes,
reply
and
eagerly,
yes.
like a fat kid in a candy store, and request an ounce of about 7 different options. In hindsight, if I learned anything from this experience, my math and science teachers never taught me basic information, like what is an ounce? Or how much grass can a person consume in a single weekend? And it was at this dispensary that I also learned that you couldn't smoke in public places. As a result, before leaving, I begged my wife to buy some edibles I could munch on until we found a place to get lit properly. After expressing shock about the absurd volume of grass we were buying, she relented, and we walked out of the store with what felt like a dump truck of grass plus a small package of seemingly innocuous ginger snap cookies. When we finally returned to the hotel room, I tear those bad boys open, only to find about a dozen tiny cookies roughly the size of a quarter. What the heck? Seeing the skepticism and hunger in my eyes, my wife warns me to go easy and look at the back of the package before trying one. Dose size, half cookie. I read silently as I start taking micro bites from the edges, like a giant chinchilla gnawing on a sunflower seed. But what kind of a savage only eats half a cookie? So a second later, I covertly pop the remainder into my mouth. And then I quickly stuff another 2 cookies in my mouth for good measure the moment my wife turns her back. We may not have legal grass back home, but I routinely devour an entire package of Milanos in one sitting without breaking a sweat. Your move, tiny ginger snaps. About 30 minutes later,
Only
we are in
Babs
the
coming.
backseat of her parents' rental car on the way to dinner.
Freaking
And that's
out,
when things
huh?
start to go tits up. My stomach growls, loudly and angrily. My wife looks at me with inquisitive eyes that seem to say, diarrhea? But I merely clutch my tummy and mumble something about altitude sickness. You didn't eat a whole cookie, did you? She asks, 10% in genuine concern and 90% in seething irritation. Of course
Oh.
not, I responded, avoiding eye contact for the remainder of the car ride.
No.
We climbed out of her parents' car a few minutes later and headed into some trendy farm-to-table restaurant. I don't remember how I made it to my seat, and I don't remember even looking at the menu, but I do remember the concerned look on the waiter's face as he asked me if I was doing all right. Keep it together, man, I say to myself. But my wife's sudden groan suggests that I may have also said that to the waiter. Things are going downhill fast. The waiter nods sympathetically, takes our orders, and then heads to the next table.
Poor waiters, it's
The
like,
moment
the
he walks
fuck
away,
is wrong with
my
this
wife is
dude?
staring daggers at me. I start to worry that the jig is up. You are sweating. From your entire face, she says with both pity and disgust. Not quite knowing what to do, I reach for my napkin and proceed to blot my cheeks, nose, neck, chin and forehead. At this point, my wife's mom looks over at me with some concern. Are you alright? She asks kindly. Yeah, the food's just a bit spicy. I reply, far too quick to realize that we had literally just ordered and that there is nothing on the table except for a basket of dinner rolls. My wife kicks me under the table to grab my attention. Bathroom. Now. She hisses.
Bathroom.
Get it together. I reluctantly get up from the table and head for the toilet. After splashing several handfuls of water on my face, I approach a urinal and start to pee. Now, one of the more disconcerting effects of those tiny ginger snap monsters is the feeling that time has become untethered from reality. As I am peeing, I start to
out.
get the very unsettling feeling that I have been taking a piss for the better part of an hour and that my wife must be pacing around the restaurant, worried about me. But deep down,
No.
I know that is absurd.
No.
I've been peeing all my life, sometimes multiple times a day. I've probably taken more than 50,000 leaks, and it usually only takes about a minute at most. But the guy at the urinal next to me doesn't respond and instead starts shuffling away from me midstream like a startled penguin. I try, albeit unsuccessfully, to break eye contact. After finally finishing, I again splash some water on my face and return to my seat, making sure to apologize to the table for being gone such a long time, just in case my math was off. Next, I try briefly to engage in small talk with my wife's father, but I am far too high to understand what either of us is saying. Not wanting to start laughing uncontrollably at the wrong moment or, really, at any moment I figure the safest idea is to nod my head periodically and drink a ton of water. Nothing cures mental fatigue like water, right? To my wife's horror, I stand up, grab my water glass and thrust it out to the waiter, who, unfortunately, is on the opposite side of the restaurant. But he turns out to be really cool and, after making his way over to our table, tells me that he'll do his best to keep me stocked with ice water for the rest of the meal. He also helpfully suggests that if the dinner rolls aren't too spicy for me, I should probably eat one or two so that I'm not sitting there on an empty stomach. Smart man. However, after going through all of the bread on the table and 3 glasses of water, I start to get worried that I need actual food to offset the growing paranoia from those tiny ginger snap devils. Do you think I should flag down the waiter again and ask what's taking so long? I suggest helpfully to my wife. What? We literally just ordered 3 minutes ago. And in that exchange, my wife loses her cool. How many cookies did you eat? She demands. Whoa, easy there, Torquemada, I responded, somewhat horrified at her outburst. I had a few cookies. But keep it down, I don't want your parents to know how messed up I am right now. Really? They are sitting 2 feet away from you. They know. I look up and, for the first time, notice both of my in-laws just staring at me, for what felt like an eternity.
This is fun.
Shoo! Ladies first.
Taylor.
Oh, well,
Where you been?
Hey, I can't talk right now. I got practice.
my pronouns are USA.
My pronoun.
So a lot of people don't realize this, but Verizon offers a veteran or like
do.
active duty discount to their services. So if you're on like a family plan with your
This is a very.
Do your neighbors ever get annoyed?
Probably. Look at you.
I just want to talk to you and find out what the fuck you're doing, bro. We got your plate number. We saw you hiding out over there. I know where you live. I know I'm recording for your safety and mine, so try not to come so close. Damn, you're tall.
All right, can I go now?
Yeah, if you want to go, I got to call the police.
What?
I want to go over some of these messages and.
Carjackings are happening now more than ever before.
This is what happens when Yeet comes up.
She's messing with us. What do you?
You don't think that's random garbage, do you?
No, it's.
Hi, JP.
Hey,
Didn't tell us where.
If fairy tale characters appeared.
How's that girl? How's that girl?
I know.
How those are f***ing kids, bro. Those are not kids. Those are not.
You really had my back.
Tenemos una tarjeta.
Explaining Texas Chainsaw characters' backstories. The Cook Edition. Drayton Sawyer.
I don't care.
Oh, you thought the Toyota Hilux was cool?
How to build a Supra.
I was already horny to begin with because I was horny because I'm a horny guy. But that was
Do you call 13-year-old little boys when you're horny?
No.
Why?
Because it's not right, dude.
Do you like little boys?
And that's the reason why I stopped. I don't like little boys. I don't like little girls. I love women. I love women over the age of 18 that are consenting adults.
Cleo, every night.
How about a bite of the world's biggest Brussels sprout?
Ew.
Get up.
No, I'm under 24-hour observation because you almost killed me.
I revealed an arrhythmia you didn't know you have.
I'm leaving.
Okay. We just don't have a loiter.
Over here and then nothing.
What did you bring with you in your car?
Nothing.
You didn't tell
Nothing
me
at all?
you brought your tattoo gun that you can run out.
No, I just actually said that.
You brought a tattoo gun. That's cool, dude. On you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest women's champion of all time, Lita!
She's the queen of extreme! And here we go! The moonsault! The moonsault! The hook! The three! My God, Lita did it! Lita did it, King!
Oh, my soul, working hard. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Oh, here comes. There they are. Welcome to. You know I'm a jerk.
I'm so sorry. It's because he kept coming up here and asking questions and stuff like that.
Intruder!
Kill the king upon this throne, I'm ready for. There's.
I'm gonna need you to put your hands on the van, spread your legs.
Hey, don't even.
Good morning, Delos Drugs.
Here's a long list of all the absolutely sketchy details about the Maui fires that you shouldn't ignore. And anyone telling people like me we're somehow hurting the victims of these fires by pointing out how hard the authorities have dropped the ball, or may have even allowed this catastrophe to happen,
The
you're
power
brainwashed.
company did.
I'm sorry, but you've been programmed to immediately negatively respond to anything that goes against the accepted media narrative. Because this is already seeming like a hard push to get people out of their homes and off their land so that someone else can come in and take it by force. And if that's what's happening, we need to figure it out and stand together, and that's not going to happen if y'all are out here telling us we're hurting people by consolidating information and sharing it with our audiences. Now, before I get started, if you want to help, you can donate to HungryHeroesHawaii.com. As far as I know, they're a legitimate local team that is providing aid. First and foremost, the people of Lahaina desperately need shelter, food, water, medicine, and all kinds of supplies, and they're not getting them. And America should be all over this. We're sending billions of dollars every day all over the world to other countries. Now we have an American territory where people are actually in danger of starving after this catastrophe.
What happened to Puerto Rico?
People on the ground right now in Lahaina are reporting that the roads that people would be using
sounds
to
familiar
bring
to
supplies in
another
are closed,
thing
and they're
that
not letting people
happened.
in. People have also reported that the supplies they're trying to bring into Lahaina are being confiscated by the authorities, and then they're being turned away. It's now
I don't know.
that people are having so much trouble.
There's
getting
a
supplies to
lot of
us that
stuff
need
saying
them
the
that they're
power
actually going
company was
around
at fault,
authorities and delivering them
but
by boat.
a lot of this
Both
stuff
Oprah and Jeff
happening, and
Bezos
people
have been
and supplies
buying
not getting
hundreds of acres
help,
of
and
Maui land
then
over
the
the last couple
governor,
years, but have been
not the
turned
governor,
down by multiple
the person in
landowners.
charge of
Fortunately,
safety
it seems as though
apparently
their property
doesn't have
somehow
any
remained untouched during the
experience.
fires, so
Is what they're
we'll see
saying.
happens. On that note, some footage is surfacing showing many
But
of
look
the
at the
luxury
fact-
beachfront, most valuable properties remaining untouched,
Fine.
while everything
Why?
else had
Why are
burned
those
around
houses
them.
fine?
Are fire circles naturally occurring?
What do you think
Is
happened,
this
Jeffrey?
normal? In a bizarre coincidence, Maui Police Chief John Pelletier was also the police chief in Vegas during the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history. So I guess now we can pretty much guarantee that we'll never have any details about what actually
Well,
happened.
that's a weird
And now many
coincidence.
people are pointing out how Maui had actually the largest outdoor alarm system in the world,
And
with
it
over
wasn't
400
sounded.
alarms
Why
and
wasn't it
80
sounding?
sirens, none of which were ever sounded during the 3.5+ hours that the fires were raging. In January, Maui held a Smart City conference to talk about making the entire island completely dependent on electric, solar, and renewable energy, something that a lot of the home and landowners wanted nothing to do with. And this September, the government will be holding a digital government summit in Maui, discussing the possibilities of
piece in
AI's
again.
role in governing the island. Interesting that right before this next AI Government Smart City conference, thousands of people that may have stood against this new dystopian technology had their houses and everything they owned completely destroyed. Not to mention a lot of the actual people
More
are dead
coincidence?
too. It's now also been confirmed that the police are arresting people for walking around in the wrong places on the island. An idea that seems a little insane considering that every single person on that island pretty much just lost their homes and are completely displaced. The police chief is urging the media not to cover that story and
Why?
instead dox the people who have been arrested and cover that story instead. A now deleted viral post on the Maui subreddit claims that not a single fire truck responded to any of the fires, and again reported that none of the alarms were ever set off. Alarms and sirens that could have saved dozens if not hundreds of lives. It also detailed that
was
many
Mountain
school
Dew.
children were home because school had been canceled, although parents were still at work. So this led to an extremely scary situation where a lot of kids were in houses that burned down.
You see people
The
are
post
blaming
also
actual
detailed
Mountain
that the
Dew
death toll
soda.
was most likely much higher than is currently being reported. This post was most likely deleted off the Maui subreddit because it asked the question, did the emergency services fail or were they told to stand down? Because it seems intentional. The New York Times reported that a man named Ross Hart was fighting the Maui fire at his home alongside his neighbors when suddenly the water was turned off. Did everything we
weird.
could, but in the end, what could possibly be the reason behind shutting off the water supply to the island? It's not a supply issue, it's an island.
Yeah,
Governor
there's water
Josh Green
fucking
quoted
everywhere.
as saying, "It does appear like a bomb and fire went off." What does that mean? And now reports are coming in that FEMA and the Red Cross are hoarding supplies and turning people away when they come to retrieve them. According to Dr. Kathy J. Forty, before anything happened at all the power went out all over the city, including the emergency backups, which isn't supposed to be possible. Once again, according to her account
Yeah,
of events,
like,
this
how
was
does
well
that make
before
sense
any
that
of the
the
hurricane
backups
winds
got
hit the
turned
island.
off? I
And
know.
now witnesses, including this
I
man,
know what you
locally
meant.
known as Fish, are claiming that they
But
saw
people are
police
actually blaming
barricades
Mountain
blocking
Dew.
drivers from leaving the island, leading to more deaths. This is just a small sample of all the information that's coming out from the people that are there in Lahaina on the ground responding to this tragedy. Once again, if you want to help, donate to Hungry Heroes Hawaii, but please look.
Should we donate?
Would you finally let go of your
Aw.
Seattle just had its third mass shooting in a month, this time with 9
Hey.
casualties, 3 of which are dead at a hookah lounge in Rainier
12
Valley.
hours.
And Seattle police still don't know who the shooter or shooters are, if some victims in the hospital may also be shooters, and victims aren't helping much. Officers responded to the 2200 block of
Oh,
Rainier
shit.
Avenue South after receiving multiple 911 calls about a shooting around 4:25 a.m.
We're on my
yesterday
feed
morning.
now, and it's
Upon their
after
arrival,
10, which
officers
means there's
found
gonna be a
3
lot of
gunshot wound
news on my
victims, men
TikTok
ages
feed.
22, 32, and a 30
News and weird veteran
Police
shit,
attempted
probably.
life-saving measures until medics with Seattle Fire Department
let's
arrived.
see how
The 2
long
men
we can
died
stay
at the
awake.
scene, and the
We're
woman
done
was
with
taken
one
to
case of
Harborview
beer.
Medical
Got
Center in
another to
critical
go.
condition, but also later died. Multiple
Also
reports
gonna
of
pee.
gunshot wound victims arriving at Harborview came after, while the officers were still at the shooting scene. Officers went to Harborview to interview victims and witnesses. According to police,
Really?
here's the rest of the casualty breakdown.
Do you have the
for those
link
who
so we
showed
can see it?
Vehicles. 2 22-year-old
Or can you
men,
find me the
1
link, please?
21-year-old man.
Forever. My life as an A10 pilot.
I will be back, though. I'm going to go pee. Don't anybody fucking die, okay? I need to pick up new headphones soon is what I need to do when I get paid. Because these have been used for years upon years, and it's honestly time to get new ones.
Pilot, my life as an Air Force officer was going to change dramatically.
NASA just locked 4 volunteers in a 1,700 square foot habitat that simulates Mars, and they're going to be in there for the next 378 days. Sunday, June 25th marked the start of Mission 1 of NASA's Crew Health and Performance Exploration Analog, aka CHAPEA. The participants, which include a research scientist, a structural engineer, an emergency medicine physician, and a microbiologist, were selected from a pool of applicants to be a part of the first of 3 simulated Mars
one or
missions,
two of them are
each
probably
a
going to
year
go in the
long.
same.
The crew members will live and work in the simulated Mars habitat at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Throughout their stay, the group will participate in crop growth, simulated spacewalks, habitat maintenance, and science experiments. They will also face a range of challenges and environmental stressors to simulate a real-life human mission. NASA says the goal of the mission is to, quote, assess human health and performance in relation to Mars-relevant resource limitations in isolation and confinement. NASA just locked 4 volunteers in a 1,700 square foot habitat that simulates Mars, and they're going to be in there for the next 378 days. Sunday, June 25th marked the start.
Oh. How ice is made. Relevant.
I don't know if I like you driving my truck like this.
No, but I did you a favor.
No, I don't even want to hear that because that makes me very upset.
If you're evil and you're on the rise, you can count on the 4 of us taking you down. Cause we're good and evil never beats us. We'll win the fight.
I did like Steven Universe from what episodes I saw. I didn't see all of it, but it was fun when I did see it.
Always save the day. And if you think we can, we'll always find a way.
Okay.
That's why the people of this world believe in.
We'll check it out here in a minute.
Pearl and Steven.
Where's it going to take us? Hold on. Let's see where it takes us. Really? Interesting. Fire and Fury, the story of the Maui fire as it implicates for climate change is a graphing, eye-opening account of one of the most Wait, so it came out a day before? Ooh, that's a weird conspiracy then. What do you think that means? Oh man, it got removed. I need to go use the Wayback Machine more. I don't ever really use it. There's so much you could do with that stupid site. It's so wild to think about.
Oh, look at this. Starlet.
This is ridiculous. We shouldn't have to wait in line.
Everybody has to wait.
Well, not everybody,
Everybody?
is sleeping with the pharmacist.
You don't know that.
That is not funny.
Not everybody is sleeping with their pharmacist.
I've used all 3 of your refills.
I can explain. Okay, see where it says to take 2 pills every 6 hours? I may have flipped that.
I think I know her.
Are you sure? Blonde, brunette, these white women all look alike.
Christina.
Oh, Abishola! Oh my God, what are you doing here?
We are waiting for the line to move.
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my sweet puff.
What's going on?
This Boy Scout here won't refill my prescription.
Paroxetine. Why are you on anti-anxiety medication?
For situations exactly like this.
You shouldn't be on these types of drugs for extended periods of time. Come with me. We'll find you a nice herbal tea that will do the same thing without making you behave like a crazy person.
A tea can do that?
I also have a problem that requires a natural
It was
remedy.
planned, right?
Nancy, I'll take a 10-minute, 35-minute break.
35 minutes. Jesus.
Good morning, sweetheart. Time for school. I have some French toast and a smoothie waiting for you down the stairs. And I've already gone outside and heated up the car so you won't get cold. And don't even worry about the rest of that algebra homework from last night. I finished it while you were sleeping and it's waiting by your backpack. Love you. Hey, Sleeping Beauty, get up. School starts in 3 hours. This place is an absolute mess.
Let's clean
Pick it
your
up.
shit.
You can get yourself to school. And while you're at it, get yourself a job. You low life.
Yep, sounds about right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so burpy today.
Oh my god.
What the hell are you doing here?
Who the hell are you doing here? I think she works for the company. Wow, these are your high.
And I wouldn't protest and I would second guess, but I don't think
We're getting to that point of the night.
WWE, I'd like to introduce you to wrestling's new top diva, Beth Phoenix.
Dominating, devastating, dangerous diva. She is a perfect combination of strength and beauty. Oh! Beth Phoenix has got Nia off on her shoulders.
No other diva possesses the skill,
Glam slam. Nobody gets out of the glam
I don't know why.
the beauty,
The glam
What?
is on, sexy and strong.
Oh, okay. I thought.
talent that's standing here before you.
I am the perfect combination of beauty and strength.
I put out a book using AI. But yeah, that's weird.
Because my focus.
But also,
is on
if they're
wearing
using
that title.
ChatGPT, it wouldn't have knowledge of that because the
gonna
library
stand
only is supposed to
in
go to
my
like
way.
2021 and have no knowledge of what the fuck's happening currently. So,
They're using pancakes as spoons. Ooh, let's see what else I do wrong.
I need you to make
did
me a
anybody
Batman
actually
costume,
really
and I
like
need you to
this
watch
show,
Hope tonight.
Raising Hope?
I'm going to a party.
Can't do it.
Which one?
Neither. I promise.
Nope, he's running. He's running.
All right, when I was in 4th grade, I had a crush on this chick. This chick was pretty popular. She's way out of my league. This shitty
Aw.
drawing doesn't really do it justice, so I'm just gonna use a picture of Topanga from Boy Meets World. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Now, 4th grade, if you were one of the
Doesn't
cool
love
kids,
Topanga.
which I wasn't, you went to the skating rink on Friday nights. Now, the skating
so
rink was
pretty.
like a
It is
nightclub for
pretty.
4th graders. You get your skate on, you play some pinball,
Oh.
snort some coke in the bathroom, whatever. Now, this chick went to the skating rink every
yes.
Friday night. So I knew if I was gonna swoon her, I better get my ass out there, whether I got cocaine or not. I figure I'll show up, do a sweet Evel Knievel backflip on the skates, we'll do a couple skate, and then we'll get married next weekend. Simple as that. But there's only one problem. My ass doesn't know how to skate. You don't know how to skate? No, David,
I don't know how
You know how
to skate.
Shut the fuck up and let me live my life? How hard can it be? That's what I said. Probably
you,
with the
David.
biggest shitting grin I could muster. I mean, I could do sweet bunny hops on my Razor scooter, for Christ's sake. I'm practically
I was
in
actually
the X
playing with the
Games.
scooter the
David's
other
mom dropped
day,
us off one
and then I
Friday
fell.
evening. I'm wearing my sweet silk shirt with flames on it because I wanted to look dangerous
Yep.
yet appealing.
Yep,
I
that
show
was a
up,
me
I don't
thing.
even have rollerblades. I just show up there with nothing but my
Alexa,
hopes and
shut up.
dreams. So I had to go and rent rollerblades. But they didn't have rollerblades to rent. They only have roller skates. And not just roller skates. Ugly ass brown 1970s disco skates. Shit my mom wore back in the day. Oh, what the hell is this shit? You got anything back there with sweet flames on it or something?
No.
I put these damn things on, and I can hardly even stand up on them.
Remind me to show you guys the book I wrote with
banana
AI
peels on my
one of
feet,
these days.
Standing on the side of the rink. And I'm like,
Two
okay,
people have
it's
bought
a little
it
harder than I
for 99
anticipated.
cents.
Maybe I should have practiced a little bit beforehand. At least have David Napoleon Dynamite me around on his bike the night before or something. So I look across the rink, and there's Topanga hanging out with her girlfriends. There ain't no fucking way I'm skating out there. I will die.
Nope,
I will
nope.
die if I go out there.
You're gonna
I'll just
embarrass
hang back
yourself.
by the pinball machines, put out
How
the
you
vibe.
doing?
Nope, too late. David pushes me out there, right in the middle of the chaos. I panic. My body starts to react by trying to run on the skates that are on my feet, which is a pretty stupid fucking thing to do on roller skates. And I end up falling right on my pelvis. David's over there shitting his pants. Topanga sees the whole thing. She's not
It's
even
like,
laughing.
gross.
She's just got this disgusted look on her face, like she just let loose a wet fart. So I stand up, clutching my side, like I got shot by a rifle. I'm shaking. I got Bambi legs, for Christ's sake. I start to shuffle my feet back and forth and slowly scoot across the floor. That's pretty accurate on what I look like. It's not just because I'm a shitty animator. That's what I was doing. I skated like I had
it might be
scoliosis and both my legs were broken. I'm in the middle of the goddamn rink. I'm scanning the room, looking for a lifeguard or some shit, but it turns out they don't have lifeguards at skating rinks because that's fucking stupid.
dumb.
Finally scuttle my ass to the side, and I'm thinking, well, I guess I'll just be single for the rest of my life. Be like one of my dad's friends, go buy a station wagon and start drinking Natural Light. And all of a sudden they dim
that's
the
what the
lights.
PBR is
They
for.
start playing that song All My Life by Casey and JoJo.
Baby, 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 baby.
I know
Oh
the
shit, here
song.
comes a couple skate. I know my chance is gone since I just fucking fell on my face like a cartoon character. But then wouldn't you know it, somebody skates up from behind me. And they
Is it
grab
the
my
girl?
hand.
Is it
Guess
Topanga?
who it was? Not fucking Topanga, that's who. She's off couple skating with Brandon, who's way cooler than I am. Dude's got like an
Oh.
earring in his ear and
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
Brandon's
Nelly
cool.
Band-Aid on his face. How am I supposed to compete with that? No. It's this other chick in my class, Terica. And she's like 8 feet taller than me. She drags me out on the floor. She's holding
like,
my
yeah,
hand the
you
way a
mom.
father holds his infant son's hand. I'm like, whoa, whoa, wait a minute. You don't want to do this. I skate like FDR. You don't want to do this at all. But she just drags me out there anyways, and we're flying. We are zooming
She's
through
just
everybody.
taking
My
him.
skates aren't even touching the ground. We look like the advanced to St. Charles Place chance card in Monopoly. My friends are watching from a distance as this skyscraper of a girl, Napoleon Dynamites me around the skating rink.
Oh my god.
The song ends.
Okay.
I get back. She like spanks my ass and is like,
Good
"Good show.
boy.
Stay gold, pony boy." The skates off. My friends are sitting there making fun of me for the circus act that they just watched out there. I don't even
this is
care.
weird.
Because who did they couple skate with? Nobody.
Nobody,
I couple
motherfucker.
skated. I mean, look at me. I'm wearing this stupid flame shirt with my disco skates, for Christ's sake.
I've been in
And if
that
she re-
situation.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, I'm not a fan of this show.
Say hello.
You inmate.
What things are called
Oh, the Canadian.
Now this is a beer. Why can't America make a decent ale?
Fuck
Probably
you, dude.
because we're too busy making medical breakthroughs and blockbuster movies and going to the moon.
Moon.
Yeah? Well, we invented zippers, penicillin,
Zillin.
and the Zamboni.
I love Canada's national anthem. Too bad they don't play it much at the Olympics.
And your money has a girl on it.
You Americans, you're so gosh darn ignorant
Remember
and
that.
self-centered. Tell me who our prime minister is.
Why?
Bottom line, Gordon, my
Why?
Mason could kick your McCullum's ass.
Oh,
I love that.
oh, that does
Like,
it, eh?
this- why? Fuck you.
Hey, that'll learn him.
Don't mess with Texas.
What the heck?
He's gonna mow Boomhauer's yard, man, with the fucking Canadian mower. Oh no.
He's mowing Boomhauer's lawn with a Canadian mower.
Not
I
if
love
have
that.
anything
I
to say
love
about
that
it.
Khan is fucking part of this group for this one for some reason. Like Khan is just so Americanized that he hates Canadians just as much. Oh, fucking played Canadian chicken. He's gonna mow Hank's lawn.
Hank, that crazy Canuck is mowing your yard.
How dare you? That's treason to Hank right there, man. Gonna play chicken.
God.
It's the cops game. Some old lady probably called.
That's a DWI for YOU.
You.
.09. Huh. You win, Canada.
Well, they're both going to jail for riding their mowers drunk. Remember, don't drive a mower drunk, apparently.
Dad left mom to be with a homewrecker? You won't believe.
Okay, but doesn't this sound like a horror movie? Like, there's this
Ooh,
ambient
electric
sound.
violin.
The pickup, like, it hears it if I hit the violin. So you can do some, like, crazy,
Okay.
like, soundscaping. I don't know. Okay, but doesn't this sound like...
That's pretty nifty, though. We'll give her that.
Mean that he's already turned himself in? Could we still see him walk into the courthouse at some point?
He's been. This is gonna keep going.
So, how you been?
How you been? Fuck out of here.
Sir George Lopez here?
Seen it. Seen it. I don't know what that is.
People who joined gangs as children. What's your story? I joined it.
Oh, we're gonna get Reddit videos. Okay, everybody manifest something fun.
Let me tell you
Think about
this.
fun videos, everybody. Or weird video. Give me some 3 a.m. style videos. The more you think about it,
You were born in 1963?
They're gonna do it.
Yeah. So that would make you 21. No,
Oh,
this is 1994. That would make you 31.
Wrong. If he was born in 1963 and he's 21, then it's 1984.
I see that ID, Bobby. Purchasing alcohol with a fake ID is a crime in the States, son.
But it's for my dad. He's in the parking lot.
Yeah, he is. Fucking Camp North.
Kenneth Chesborough, and where exactly he was on January 6th. Remember, Chesborough is
Oh.
one of the unindicted co-conspirators in the special counsel's federal election case. He is also charged himself in the Georgia case. And now CNN has identified Chesborough on video following conspiracy theorist Alex Jones around the grounds of the U.S. Capitol on January 6th.
I will knock your fucking teeth down your fucking throat! You
A month ago, I moved into an ambulance, and here's what I've been up to.
Me playing
Started
Call
off
of
by
Duty when
driving
I don't
from
fucking want to play with people, or people are fucking keep killing me.
Time for some breakfast.
Oral.
Hola, me llamo Doug.
Hey, I'm Doug.
I've been getting so many requests.
Proving that these videos are fake and how they are made.
Hi, I'm Joe Wilson. We actually met during your Grand
He ran. Hey, he ran.
Oh, he's running. There he goes. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to shorts. Can we go to shorts in here? Yes, we can.
This is one of the creepiest things about Disney. If you've ever been on the riverboat or the railroad, you've probably seen the Native American animatronics. YouTuber Mattson Swab revealed something very crazy about them. This is one of the creepiest things about Disney. If you've ever been on the riverboat or the railroad, you've probably seen the Native American animatronics. YouTuber Mattson Swab revealed something very crazy about them. The animatronics actually stay on all night, even after the park is closed. And this isn't the only set of animatronics that never turns off, so stay tuned for part 2. This is one of the creepiest things about Disney. If you've ever been on the riverboat or the railroad, you've probably seen the Native American animatronics.
It should come as no surprise that the production team have certain tricks and secrets that they use in order to make the show more entertaining. But this does mean that some moments are not as real as you might think.
Oh, yeah.
For example, in All Stars 4, Episode 6, the eliminated queens came back to the competition in a Lollapalooza lip-sync smackdown where they had the opportunity to return to the competition and knock out one of the remaining queens. The way they chose the song was that the pit crew brought out briefcases, and each briefcase had the name of a different song inside it, so that way the queens wouldn't know which song they were lip-syncing to. However, Naomi Smalls once confirmed that all the briefcases actually contain the same song, so the queen is going to get the same song regardless of which briefcase they actually pick.
All those suitcases are filled with the exact same thing. I'm like, oh god. I looked down, I saw them putting adrenaline in each suitcase.
And this clearly shows that production wants to control which queens get which songs. It should come as no surprise that the production team have certain tricks and secrets that they use in order to make the show more entertaining. But this does mean that some moments are not as real as you might think. For example, in All Stars 4, Episode 6, the eliminated queens came back.
When you pump saline into my veins, I can taste it in the back of my mouth.
I can do that.
This is a weird thing and a known thing, and I'm going to let you
It's
swipe away if
weird.
you don't
I
want to
don't-
hear about it because it is strange.
It's a very strange
But I would stick around if I
occurrence.
were you. It's strange that you can taste anything that's being injected into your veins at all. How
I
would
can
that
do-
happen?
it's
Like it's
like
not like you
those
can taste your
weird-
blood unless you
that or
bleed
is that
into your
cold
mouth.
taste?
So here's what happens. The saline mixes with your blood, it goes to your lungs, and then the stuff in the saline has a chance to evaporate out of the saline into your lungs, and then you breathe it out, and then you can taste it. But what is it that's evaporating from your lungs? Well, in this 2010 study, Experience of Unpleasant Sensations in the Mouth After Injection from Saline from Pre-Filled Syringes, researchers determined it was much more common in people who were getting their IVs flushed with pre-filled syringes that had like the saline sitting around in the plastic. So yes, it seems like there's some very
old
small amount of
saline does it.
volatiles from the syringes that dissolve in the saline, and then it
cause the
comes out
flavor
when it hits
or
your
the
lungs,
taste.
and you can taste it.
When you pump saline.
I refuse to spend money on two things. Number one, I think everyone knows, is coffee. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, the markup of coffee at Starbucks and Coffee Bean and a lot of those places out there, so I just make it at home for 20 cents.
I love this guy. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He's not an idiot. He knows exactly what
Or
he's
at
spending
least
his money on. He's got it graphed out.
as
He's very,
close
very
to
conscious
real
of
as
not
possible.
wasting a single cent.
Air quotes.
Nothing wrong with that. That's very smart.
This is the real entrance to the River Thames, and it's just sitting here, sad and abandoned, because London literally moved the river. Good morning.
No blender? No problem.
If you're going to Epcot, you need to know this one
would like
thing
to go
about
to
rope
Epcot.
dropping. This park is
I
so
also don't
big
wanna
that
go to
you
Florida,
have
though.
one
So
stop
there's a
on your
problem
rope
with
drop.
I physically held a key that opened every single door in the facility. I had complete access to.
I flew in a Hamon expert from Spain for a little redemption. So I bought a $200 Hamon off Amazon and got absolutely roasted in the comments for improper cutting techniques. But then I got a DM from Fabian, who works for Monte Nevado, confirming that I did a terrible job, but he offered to come to the studio with an Iberico Hamon to teach me the proper Spanish way. All right, so tell me a little bit about this thing.
This is a Hamon Iberico, and it's 50% range fed. This one retails for $470 on Amazon. Okay, Mike,
What?
so you start
Why
from
are you
here, which is
selling
the
meat
wrong
on Amazon,
way. The
people?
right way. You start from here. You see the knuckle, then you put two fingers wide here, and then you just make a cut. We unscrew it, flip it, screw it again. We're gonna make a long line where to get the hem. So next, I'm gonna use the booker knife to take all the fat off. So once it's trimmed up, we slice it from the top. We call this tapa size, which is small enough to put it in your mouth.
All right, taste test.
This is different.
That's different.
Oh, that looks
that
so
tastes
good.
like Spain right there.
I don't know
Wow.
what that
I
is,
flew in
but
a
I'm all
Hamon.
for it.
Embarkation days on cruise ships can be really busy. So busy.
Top 5 Strangest Fruit. Number 5, Cupuaçu. As the national fruit of Brazil, this brown-skinned fruit is actually a familiar sight for many people. It's
is
related
this?
to cacao, and its creamy flesh tastes like chocolate mixed with pineapple. Number 4, Akebia. This strange-looking fruit is sometimes used in Japanese
banana.
cuisine. It has a gooey flesh and a weak flavor that tastes somewhat of melon, lychee, or raspberry. Number 3, the Nipah palm fruit. This brown, spiky-looking fruit is found growing on trees located in mangrove forests in Southeast Asia. It's edible and is used in traditional cuisine. It's also used to make vinegar, wine, and sugar. Number 2, the miracle berry.
Interesting.
This is a fruit found in Africa with a taste similar to cranberry. Once eaten, anything sour will taste incredibly sweet. A lemon will taste
I'm
as
not
if
a
it's an
fan of
orange.
cranberry
This fruit is
whatsoever.
often used to make low-sugar desserts. Number 1, Monstera deliciosa. If eaten when not ripe, this fruit's calcium oxalates will burn
you.
your throat. However, when
cute.
ripened it's safe and
Well,
is
it
said
looks
to
like
be one
kiwi.
of the most delicious fruits on earth, tasting of banana and pineapple.
And just for safety, place your hands on the
Top 5 Strangest Fruit. Number
There we
5
go
Wood
again.
Apple. This fruit has a hard spherical exterior that can be cracked open. Inside is a muddy looking fibrous pulp that some people describe as having a sour or funky taste. It is
Ew.
often mixed with sugar, spices, or coconut milk. Number 4 Tuna. Also known as prickly pear, this is a fruit that comes straight off a cactus. Like most cacti, this fruit has spines which must be removed before eating. The flavor has been compared to watermelon mixed with bubblegum. Number 3 Salak. Also known as the snakeskin fruit because of its reptilian looking exterior, this fruit is native to Indonesia and has a crunchy white inside with the texture and appearance similar to garlic. It is said to taste like a slightly bitter pineapple. Number 2 Durian. The king of fruits is known worldwide for its
durian.
stink. It's so smelly that it's banned in many places. The smell is described
But it's
as being like
supposed to
raw
taste like
sewage or
super well.
garbage.
That's
However,
the
the taste is
problem.
said to be like whipped cream, caramel, and onions. Number 1
Ew.
Kawanu melon. This spiky African fruit looks like something from the age of the dinosaurs. Once opened, you can find a green jelly-like flesh that tastes similar to cucumber. This fruit is
There's this super cliched saying in marketing that says you want to sell the benefits, not the features,
Yep.
or sell the sizzle.
I was
not the
watching his
steak.
classes
The problem
earlier
is
today.
that, like most cliches, there's that element of truth to it that's absolutely the fact here. Is like when it comes to marketing and to representing what it is that you're selling and what you're trying to promote, it's not about the features. It's about what those features are going to deliver through the benefits.
What happens when you put green tea in an espresso machine?
World War Africa appears to have begun. ECOWAS is...
This person is treating
And that's a handmade peanut butter milkshake. I made it without a blender, and so can you. Happy Milkshake Monday. Into a glass jar, 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream. And
this person is
And that's a handmade peanut butter milkshake. I made it without a blender, and so can you. Happy Milkshake Monday. Into a glass
I'll
jar,
be back
3
in a
scoops of
second.
vanilla ice cream. A half a cup of milk. Stir with a fork until almost blended. Takes about maybe 10 seconds. This is where it can get fun. Go to your refrigerator and use whatever you've got. I'm going to use peanut butter, but you can use peanut butter and jam, Nutella, anything you've got in there, strawberry jam. Let's make a hashtag called I Made a Milkshake. You make one just like this and tag me at The White Elephant and hashtag I Made a Milkshake. Let's stir the peanut butter in. It doesn't take very long. It's almost stirred in already. Well, this is where it gets really fun. Put a lid on. Maybe this is why they call them milkshakes. Let's pour our milkshake into a chilled glass. Look how thick this is. You can stand a metal straw up in it. And that's a handmade peanut butter milkshake. I made it without a blender, and so can you. Happy Milkshake Monday. Into a glass jar, 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream. A half a cup of milk. Stir with a fork until almost blended. Takes about maybe 10 seconds. This is where it can get fun. Go to your refrigerator and use whatever you've got. I'm going to use peanut butter, but you can use peanut butter and jam, Nutella, anything you've got in there, strawberry jam. Let's make a hashtag called I Made a Milkshake. You make one just like this and tag me at The White Elephant and hashtag I Made a Milkshake.
Okay, that was a good pee.
Let's
Did it
stir
make
the
it
peanut
through once
butter
or
in. It doesn't
twice?
take very long. It's almost...
In Kalymnos, Greece.
If you shoot the shotgun shells on my plate carrier, will they explode? Look, I made my target a little entry vest. Isn't that cute? Let's try some bird shot.
Even though we got a lot of direct hits, nothing
Let's have
happened
somebody
here.
Now let's
selling
try
that
some buckshot.
on Thursday. I can't wait.
Ah, buddy, your vest isn't doing so hot. Same
Gotta
thing
have them
here.
send me some
Multiple
pictures
hits,
of
but
it.
no explosion. And if you don't believe me and think that one of these shells...
Overripe lime? Just a lemon? I did a little digging, and the answer, it's deeper than you think. Here's what.
Ram dosto. Our Western stomachs can't handle the water here.
This is how traditional olive oil soap is made in the Middle East. Olive oil, caustic soda.
Top 5 most expensive meats. Number 5, Wagyu. Wagyu literally translates
Has
to
anybody
Japanese
had
beef.
Wagyu?
It's notable for its marbling of fat, which gives it its signature melt-in-your-mouth texture. Kobe Wagyu is particularly pricey, costing up to $350
I
per
would love
pound.
to be
Number
able to
4,
afford
Ayam
that.
Samani. This black chicken from Indonesia is prized for its cockfighting. Its large thigh muscles also make it prized on the dinner plate. Its pigmentation causes the whole animal to be black, including the meat. It costs up to $500 per pound. Number 3, Abalone. Abalone is a type of mollusk in the clam family. Known as earshell because of the meat's appearance, it's rare to the point of endangered. Shell not
Hey.
included, it can cost up to $900 per pound. Number 2, Pommard Côte de Boeuf. Not as marbled as Wagyu, this French beef produced by one farm is the most expensive beef in the world. It can sell for $1,454 per pound. Number 1, Bluefin tuna. The most expensive edible fish on the planet, it's prized as the tastiest tuna for making sushi. One bluefin once sold for $3 million at a Japanese auction. The highest quality can sell up to $5,000 per pound. Like and subscribe.
I don't think people understand how extremely difficult drumming is. I'm not asking you to play this.
Anytime I see a restaurant in Japan that claims that they serve American food, I have to go in. And this place is right next to one of my favorite places to buy video games in all of Japan, so I've been waiting to stop in. This is American Power Food NK Base, serving up rice plates, tacos, and hamburgers. I didn't really know what to expect when I came in here, but I definitely didn't expect to see the elementary school chairs. I'm in shock. This place was lined with all sorts of American decor, and the menu was filled with stuff that frankly doesn't look too American. Let me be serious for just a second. I don't come to these places to give some lame opinion about how it's not authentic. I'm not a snob. I'm always just interested in how American food is portrayed in other countries. country. So first I ordered a cream soda, expecting a cream soda. But what I got was a melon soda with some ice cream on top. So I guess that counts. Next up I tried some tacos which were unlike anything I've ever had. The only way I can describe it is they're American tacos, which is just a weird version of Mexican tacos, but it's through the lens of Japan. Apparently the owner spends a large amount of time running around America and just wanted to open up a place that serves American food for the Japanese palate. Good food is good food. The beef kind of tasted like a better version of a sloppy joe, and instead of using ground beef they use sliced beef, which you can find in every supermarket in Japan. It was definitely a curveball, but it was delicious, so who cares? Anytime I see a restaurant in Japan that claims
Sugarcane man, hello, can I have a sugarcane juice? No ice. No ice. How much? 20 rupees. 20 rupees, okay.
How much is 20 rupees? Okay.
Okay, got my sugarcane juice, and this one I can take away. Normally the sugarcane stands, it's a glass they're giving you, so you have to kind of like stand there and give them their glass back, but this guy with the plastic, fantastic. Nice, fresh, delicious, clean, tastes clean anyway, but as you've seen, the guy has his hands all over it while he's making it. So even if you're avoiding the ice, saying no ice is the main thing, avoiding the ice that's made from tap water, but
believe it or not, this is barbecue sauce. It's Alabama white sauce, and it's about to be your new favorite way to eat smoked chicken. You're gonna season it up with your favorite barbecue rub. I'm using a little bit of y'all.
I used to run an illegal grilled cheese business out of my...
What is this, American Dad?
Good morning, Sergeant. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Specialist Jacoby, transferring from the Army.
Well, hey, it's an Army guy. What's up, brother? So, welcome to the Air Force. First of all, we don't talk in that position that you're in. What is that? Parade attention? At ease? What the hell is that? We don't do that here. So here's what we do, all right? Pull up a chair.
Okay.
Sit down. Fuck you out of here.
See, that's more like it. This is how...
Los Angeles has become completely uninhabitable.
Top 5 strangest fruit. Number 5, lulo. This small citrus fruit originates from South America. It looks similar to a tomato, especially when cut in half, but tastes like a combination of rhubarb and lime. It's used to make a beverage known as lulada. Number 4, jackfruit. The largest tree-borne fruit in the world, it can weigh as much as 35 kilograms. They look somewhat similar to a durian, only without the pungent smell, and have a taste similar to mango, pineapple, and banana. Number 3, black sapote. A type of persimmon found in Mexico, Central America, and Colombia. It has a taste, color, and texture similar to chocolate pudding, giving it the name the chocolate pudding fruit. Number 2, white sapote. Unrelated to black sapote, this fruit has a green or yellowish bitter-tasting skin that is sometimes eaten but not often, and a white or beige pulp that can range in flavor from banana to peach. Its seeds were once used by the Aztecs to produce poison. Number 1, chempedak. Closely related to the previously mentioned jackfruit with a similar tasting pulp. This is a fruit notable for its pentagonal pattern on its skin. It has a strong stench similar to but weaker than durian. Like an
I don't like any of that. This poor white dude's like, what's going on here, man? I don't like any of this.
This old man has a unique capacity. His eyes are extremely profound, which means his whole life was spent in color production. This woman hands him an object that has a blue color taint. Well, look at what the man is able to do. He takes a good hard look at the object and analyzes the color of it. And just after a few minutes, using his chemicals and his adequate equipment, he's able to produce the exact same color as the object. At first, he adds a few colors that seem unrelated. White, black, purple, and even red. So right now, it looks totally different, but now look as he mixes it all up. He gets the exact same shade of blue. Beautiful. This old man has a unique capacity.
料金が発生するようなこういうタイプの性行為っていうのは浮気としてカウントされると思いますか？
されない気がします。好きだからその人とそういうお金払ってやってるんじゃなくて、なんだろう、日々に不満があるのか、なんかストレスとかわかんないですけど、があってそういうところに息抜きに行くのかなって思っちゃいます。浮気とかじゃなくて。
なると思うよ。もちろんなるでしょ。
じゃあ結婚してる人は行くべきじゃない。
いやそれは内緒でいけんじゃない。
Keep it a secret.
言わないものなんですか？
言うわけないでしょ。普通言わないでしょ。
言ったらどうなっちゃいますか？
言わないでしょ。汚いでしょ。だって汚ねって言われるでしょ普通。
まあ言ったら報告してくれれば
OK なんですか？
はい。何で言ったのかなって。いるパートナーがいるにも言ったのは何か違うこといわゆるこうスタイルのいい足を触りたかったとか多分そのフェチがあると思うので
それを言ってくれたら OK なんですか？
まあしょうがないですよね。持ち合わせてないものだったら 致し方ない致し方ないかなと。
なるほど。料金が発生するようなこういう
That's the demons, the blacks. It's fentanyl out here, people. And it's taking them down to the ground. I thank China for having made it. I'm trying to stay woke.
What do you use? This is Skid Row, the largest homeless camp and most dangerous neighborhood in America, with an estimated 10,000 plus homeless people living on its 25 blocks of drug-fueled and crime-ridden streets and tents. But why are these homeless people so violent? How did they end up here in the first place? And what could be done to get them off the streets?
Welcome to Skid Row. I just experienced a spider bite from a brown recluse. Okay. So what happened was that I slipped in some bushes one night.
So Juan, are you doing fentanyl out here?
How you know? Yes, I am. I thank China for having made it. Yes, there are many Americans who have lost their lives. But I believe that it also heals you and relieves you of certain, stressors.
I think fentanyl is the deadliest, worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Is there violence out here?
Wait, quit playing. Yeah, give it 5 minutes. Finish this up.
You just got slapped. Are you okay?
That's the demons, the blacks. It's fentanyl out here, people.
This is the zombie salmon. And this fish is rotting alive. Every year, salmon make their challenging way upstream to return to their freshwater spawn, and this will be their last journey they will ever make, since they use up all of their energy and go through dramatic changes. Once they spawn, their bodies shut down, they swim around as their bodies slowly deteriorate, literally rotting alive, hence the term zombie salmon.
Top 5 deadliest fruit. Number 5, Ackee. The national fruit of Jamaica, if unripe, contains a potent toxin called hyperglycin A. Ingestion can lead to a condition known as Jamaican vomiting sickness, which can be fatal if not treated promptly. Number 4, yew. The yew tree produces bright red berries that are often consumed by birds. However, the seeds within the berries contain taxine alkaloids, which can cause dizziness, tremors, cardiac arrest, and in some cases death. Number 3, white baneberry. Also known as doll's eyes due to its striking appearance, these berries contain cardiogenic toxins that can cause cardiac arrest and other severe symptoms if consumed. Number 2, deadly nightshade. The berries of deadly nightshade contain tropane alkaloids such as astropine, which can cause severe symptoms and even be fatal if ingested in large quantities. Number 1, manchineel. The manchineel tree produces small greenish yellow fruit that resembles apples but are highly toxic. Ingesting the fruit can cause severe blistering, inflammation, and even death. Like and subscribe.
Disney uses color in the parks to control what you do.
We were just reminded why we don't like. Every banana stem only fruits once in its lifetime before it rots or catches a virus. And for every ton of fruit, plantations produce 2 tons of debris. Farmers typically burn them, but that pollutes the air. So instead, one company in Uganda has figured out how to pulverize them into fiber to make rugs, placemats, even hair extensions. Environmentalists say that composting the stems into fertilizers.
We're about to see Shaquille O'Neal hold this massive Wesson knife we made him. After agreeing with Shaq to meet in Paris, the day.
Add 12 halved tomatoes to a roasting tray, face side up. Add a big knob of ginger and a bulb of garlic. Season and roast for 20 minutes at 180 degrees. At this point, add your red onion and your chili, which have a lower cooking time. Roast for a further 25 minutes. Once everything is nice and caramelized, take the tray out the oven. Peel your ginger and squidge out your garlic, which will be lovely and sweet and roasted. Add it all to a pan on a medium heat, add the veggie stock and mix it all together. Back to the roasting tray. The sticky bits are pure concentrated flavor, so do not get rid of them. Add hot water, deglaze and pour that into the pan as well. Blend everything together and then add a tin of coconut milk, a splash of vinegar for twang, salt and pepper. Mix everything together, reduce it down until it's nice and thick and you're good to go. Serve in bowls with hot buttered toast, top with some chopped coriander and a swirl of olive oil and coconut milk. Enjoy, mob. Add 12 halved tomatoes to a roasting tray, face side up. Add a big knob of ginger and a bulb of garlic. Season and roast for 20 minutes at 180 degrees. At this point, add your red onion and your chili, which have a lower cooking time. Roast for a further 25 minutes. Once everything is nice and caramelized, take the tray out the oven. Peel your ginger and squidge out your garlic, which will be lovely and sweet and roasted. Add it all to a pan on a medium heat, add the veggie stock and mix it all together. Back to the roasting tray. The sticky bits are pure concentrated flavor, so do not get rid of them. Add hot water, deglaze and pour that into the pan as well. Blend everything together and then add a tin of coconut milk.
Top 5 strangest fruit. Number 5 sweet sop. Also known as sugar apple, sweet sop has a green spiky exterior and a soft fragrant interior. The flesh is custard-like in texture and is often described as having a sweet and tropical flavour. Number 4 soursop. Soursop is closely related to sweet sop. It has a spiky skin similar to sweet sop, but has a taste that is described as being like a mix of pineapple, banana and citrus. Number 3 noni fruit. Noni fruit is known for its pungent smell, which has led to it being called vomit fruit by some. It has been historically used as an emergency food in
Sir, you're awake. Don't worry, sir. We'll have you up and hunched over in no time.
I don't think I shot him, but there's so much evidence. Maybe I blacked out and went nuts like during the SAT. Homer, up here. This is your brain. I'm pretty sure you didn't do it. Now listen. Me, your stomach, and a couple other body parts really do not want you to go to prison. We have to clear your name.
I sang opera in the Gulag Archipelago a long time ago with that Solzhenitsyn fella, but he didn't like the way I sung, so he wrote a book so he couldn't listen to me, and now all my notes are frozen laying on the ground.
Now, slow down.
To have a belt! There's no belt to be found for love of money. The communists came in and took all the belts away from America, but nobody knows about it. They're all made of cardboard and they're all made of plutonium.
Cardboard's made out of plutonium?
I have powers, I have rays coming out of my eyes, so I have to close my eyes whenever I think that I'm going to destroy something. I'm telling you not to look at me or you'll be destroyed. Maybe not destroyed in the kind of way that you may think, but destroyed in a different kind of way.
I love it. These are deleted scenes from season 7, you guys.
In your experience, is it safe to eat things off the wall?
Only the ceiling is cleaner, son.
That sounds about right.
What's going on?
Just keep low, Chief.
She's gone? Dibs on Lisa's. She doesn't have anything good.
We've come at a good time, Kodos. Society is in chaos. We could hardly ask for better conditions to mount our invasion.
Consonant King.
Why, disability is just about the best thing that could happen to a fella. That and falling in love with the right gal. Hey, Homer? Homer?
Dad, be careful. This pizza only has 100 calories.
That's per serving. And how many servings does it have?
720.
Come on, boy.
Homer, you look, I don't know, important. I think the weight agrees with you. Maybe I should put on a couple of dozen pounds, huh?
That's not just the weight, it's the look. Confident.
What self-respecting con artist would choose Homer Simpson?
A lazy one who's trying to ease into retirement?
Homer, please. You don't have to wolf down that 25-year-old candy just to make me happy.
But
it won't make you unhappy, right?
No.
Hey, space food sticks.
These one.
Oh, I wish I had these on my space adventure. Did you know I was blasted into space 2 years ago, Mom?
Oh, sure. I read all about it. I mean, it
The
was
fact that Homer was an
national news.
astronaut so fucking weird.
Do you still work for NASA?
No, I work at the nuclear power plant.
Oh, Homer.
Well, you'll be happy to know I don't work very hard. Actually, I'm bringing the plant down from the inside.
Let's keep this between us.
This reporter tried to get a little R&R tonight, but ran headlong into an explosive story. Cheating in Springfield League bowling. What they did and how they did it, I'm not sure. They're that fast. But I know they cheated. And now Springfield, you know it too. Next, a dry cleaner who says he'll have a blazer ready by Monday. And
But he
now it's
doesn't.
not going to be ready till Wednesday.
I was on a tight budget.
This is calling people out,
choose
man.
between Color Fast or a watch pocket.
Only a fool would choose such an inferior, shoddy fabric just to save a few measly...
Aww.
Damn you, Armani!
Dad, you're gonna hear a lot of crazy talk about a smashed-up greenhouse, but I swear it wasn't me.
Hey, Lenny, big neighborhood rummage sale. You coming?
Are you going to be there? What am I saying? Of course,
you are.
You're Mr. Evergreen Terrace. And you... Hey, you're the little jackass who smashed my greenhouse.
Well, maybe you shouldn't grow such dumb-looking flowers, sir.
Nice save, boy. Keep your eye on the moose, boy. When the bear jamboree gets going, he really steals the show.
More updates on AM 530 Airport Radio in 5 seconds.
I love airport radio joke.
This is AM 530 Airport Radio. Shuttle bus service to parking area A has been discontinued. Before boarding any shuttle labeled parking area A, ask to see identification.
Oh, this wasn't as fun as I hoped. From now on, let's stick to get-rich-slow schemes. Thank God you're home. This thing needs a bath. Here, catch.
Oh.
This is the most fun I've had in a long time.
Oh, fuck.
Great shot, Mom. Right on the green.
Whoa!
Let's hear it for Sideshow Agent Tom Stovak.
That's the jerk who ruined Krusty.
Yep.
Man, there's not enough weed in the world to make that show funny anymore.
Oh, boy! Whew! Is it just me or have regular people gotten smellier in the last 30 years? Oh.
I wish those fucking clips were in there.
What's so sad about Krusty? Maybe you should talk to him about when people pass away.
All right.
Everybody can
When
die,
you turn 21, you've got to tell him about sex.
The Internal Revenue Service presents the Agent Tom Stovak Variety Format Show.
Today's notable quotable is a charming anecdote about, Cordell Hull. It seems Mr. Hull was attending a formal dinner at,
Hi-ho! Say hello to the town grog wife. Isn't it wonderful to be part of something so colorful and meaningful? I'm so sorry.
Yellow. Afraid not. Hello? Nope. Sorry. Nope. Can't help you. Hey, are you Montgomery?
Yes.
Don't worry. Those calls went for you, sir.
What's wrong, Waylon?
Oh, nothing, I guess, Toby.
You're thinking about Mr. Burns again,
aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Waylon, remember the song? What does Frankie say? Frankie say, relax.
Here, let me gift wrap that for you.
Mind if I tidy you up a bit while you wait?
Help yourself to a piece of candy from that bowl.
I'll just comb your hair.
Why are you?
Cancel my purchase. I'll just learn to be right-handed.
I'll just learn.
Sorry, I drove him away.
No, it was me. I don't give anyone a moment's peace. I'm a monster.
I'm a monster.
You can start on this if you want. I need a new pair anyway.
Bums do not
I
eat
eat
shoes.
shoes.
Well, okay, I ate part of a shoe once. Somebody saw me do it and put it in a movie. But those aren't things we do all the time. Us bums don't like to be stereotyped.
You shouldn't say bum. It's insensitive. There shouldn't be any stigma attached to being homeless.
Wait just a minute, Missy. I am not...
I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let's finish where we're at.
Homeless. All the world's my home. The sky is my ceiling. The ground's my bathroom. Sure, it ain't the Taj Mahal, but it's a home.
Mahal.
I don't want anyone's pity. I'm a bum. I'm proud of it, okay?
Okay.
Like,
Jeez, bums are so touchy.
I have to say, I'm happy for Selma. Homie, I have a favor to ask you.
I told you before, Marge, I can't drive 55.
No, it's about tomorrow night. I know Selma would appreciate it if somebody would throw Troy a bachelor party.
Marge, why should I waste an entire night drinking beer and watching stag films when I... Okay, but the only one.
See, that scene would have made more sense in
I
there.
do remember you from such films as The Leakiest Boat on the Ganges and The Bombay Boys Meet the Invisible Man.
Quiet! It's time for the stag film!
I don't...
It's called Nakedness. And here at the Heiny Hole Nudist Colony, all you bring is your birthday suit and an extra pair of birthday pants.
Dad, those are just nude people. We want mature themes in adult situations. Yeah! Themes and situations!
Fuck out of here, Barney.
Selma, how was your wedding? Mine was fantastic.
Are you tired, Bart? I could take over. I am an excellent driver. How fast was I going, officer?
11 miles per hour, which is not consistent with the flow of traffic on this particular thruway. And as for you, Mr. Simpson, you are the only authorized driver of this rental vehicle. Please reassume the wheel.
Reassume the wheel.
When you need a late night snack, a heat lamp dog or a Dutch six-pack, then pull out your wallet and don't hold back. Without boo, Nahasa Peddler.
I want this scene as a tattoo, honestly. I've been meaning to get this. Oh my god, that's so cute.
My wallet! My business cards are in there.
Logo man.
Perhaps we could take money from another part of the budget, but where? There's not an ounce of fat.
Well, you could get rid of your secretarial pool.
I'm 100% in favor of Proposition 24.
Yeah, those foreigners are taking good jobs away from Americans.
Waste. Poison.
Hong, Zutroy, quit loafing. Can't you sort that waste any faster?
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, Dad?
Oh, the country needed immigrants back then. There were railroads to build, rivers to dig, caves to publicize.
Hey, Dad, pass the enchiladas.
In America, we call them meat wraps.
I'm Rainier Wolfcastle, known to Jillians as McBain. When I first arrived in this country, I was a penniless Mr. Universe. But I knew enough to cozy up to the right people. So why should I worry about the puny illegal immigrants of today who can't even lift their own cars? America is for winners. Vote yes on 24.
Paid for by my wealth.
I know. Let's sing a song. 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
99 bottles of beer.
Where?
I hope they have the ride that goes like this. Or the one that goes like this. I'm sorry.
Fuck out of here, Mom. Yeah, why not? Let's just keep watching deleted scenes.
But
This
he
is
gets
fun.
to have one of those waterproof casts so he can go in the pool, right?
Well, we'd have to get that approved by our newly assigned government healthcare liaison.
The people will not tolerate such bourgeois extravagance.
Lisa, look at me.
No, look at me.
Oh, look at me. This drowns fucking Lisa.
What is the matter with you?
Hi.
Hi. All right, whatever. It's
Homer, how much chlorine did you put in?
This time I have proof. Okay, not proof. I have drawings that I made of how he might have murdered her.
I have
Plus,
drawings.
He's been
he
looking
said.
incredibly guilty. I think I really captured him in this one.
Help! Help! I'm stuck to the toilet.
Sure.
Well, they do have nice manners, don't they, Homer?
That's my popsicle!
I'm aware of that.
Homer, you're embarrassing me just like you did in that restaurant.
That's not fair, Mom. You embarrassed yourself in the restaurant.
The fact is, I was embarrassed.
Never speak of it again.
Well, Mr. Mouse, you've got your job, and I've got mine.
No, the way they caper around with their happy smiles and positive attitudes.
I hear ya.
Oh, we
don't.
No, there's a way.
Lisa?
Don't worry, Mom. I'm going to confuse its whole logic system so it crashes. Robot, listen to me carefully.
Listen.
Everything I am about to tell you is a lie.
Is this how you stop the robots? Like, how do you stop the robots?
I'm lying.
Because I feel like the robots are smarter than this.
Oh, if everything you say is a lie, then you're telling the truth. But if you're telling the truth, then you must be lying. But if everything you say is a lie, then you must be telling the truth. But if you're telling the truth, you must be lying.
Oh, you liberals! You may publicly heap praise on Al Gore, but privately, you thank God for a Ronald Reagan. You're just too afraid to admit it.
Shining. Yeah. Oh, man, that would have been so much better.
Your daddy's gonna kill you.
Ashley Mahoney. Why is that name so familiar?
They're right, you know. They're right, you know.
What's going on here?
Oh, Dad, you know as well as we do. Flanders is the unquestioned lord and master of the world.
He's created a near-perfect society where there's no crime, hunger, or war, and all have access to the lively arts.
If that's your world, I don't want to live in it!
Foolish time-traveling earthling, thinking his pathetic actions can alter the universe?
Yeah, nothing good's gonna happen here, man. Nothing good at all is going to happen. You got smashed.
Don't blame yourself, Kodos. There was no way to foresee that.
Doris?
What? What do you got here?
What? What do you got here?
Oh.
Ow.
Dang it,
Ow.
combo.
Ow. Ow.
You got chocolate in my peanut butter.
You got peanut butter in my chocolate.
See? Simpsons had that joke before Family Guy did, but it was a deleted scene. This is season 6, so this is like 96, 97. This is way before Family Guy had that peanut butter Reese's fucking Officer Reese's scene. And this is a deleted scene.
My product is ruined. We'll be bringing legal action.
Fine. We'll drag it out for years.
Case closed.
Look at that.
Come
see?
on, Marge. Why aren't you in the mood?
He's too fat. He needs a wig. Homer is a sexist pig.
Oh. Could you guys chant something more romantic?
Okay.
You want romance? We will spoil it. Picture Grandma on the toilet.
Oh.
Fast.
They're fat.
Yeah,
Hard
sure.
chocolate. Oh, the fucking Bigfoot one.
Yeah, how you doing there? Here's my card.
Hey,
I do
yeah.
kids' birthday parties.
How you
Scares the
doing?
beat Jesus out of them.
Wow. Proof positive at last.
Why are you always so angry at your father?
I'm not angry at my father. You can't be angry at your own father. Now, I'm going to be away with Grandpa for a long time. So before I go, there's something I want to do.
Oh, homie.
Marge, please, I'm not a machine. I need these corks for earplugs. Okay, son, we're off. Of course, in my day, we didn't need a fancy ball and bat to have fun. That's why God made dirt clogs. Well said, Dad. Well said, Dad. Well said, Dad. You're the screw-up!
Oh, God. They went to Bing. They went there, man.
You
God.
They were having sex! Sex, eh? And where you find sex, you'll find the mole people. Yeah.
I guess it's just you and me, buddy. A couple of strays nobody wants.
Hey, guys! Look at this adorable kitty! Aww.
Oh, look, he spilled sugar all over the bar. Oh, that's the cutest thing I ever saw.
Everybody likes a fucking cat.
How do you take it, Mom? You're a rock.
Oh, Lisa, I have my shortcomings. Sometimes I forget to dust the bananas. And once I got the wrong kind of yogurt, so I hid it behind a magazine at the checkout counter.
Wow, Marge.
Well, you can borrow Bill till he gets back.
Bill ain't coming back, man. Bill's not.
You can just keep that.
Yeah, Bill ain't coming back.
Take it easy, Marge. Take it easy. I'm going to help you. Hey, everyone, I'm Marge. Look at me. Ooh, I'm so scared.
Oh, stop it, Homer.
I'm sorry, Marge. I thought mocking you would calm you down. I really did.
I really thought mocking you would calm you down, Marge.
Marge, what are you doing?
Vacuuming.
But it's not on.
I didn't want to wake anyone.
I had a friend.
Good thinking.
His mom who would do shit like that.
It's our wedding night. Homer's out getting the champagne, but when he comes back, for some reason, there's a tree branch wedged into his mouth.
Hi, honey. I'm back.
That is a disturbing dream.
It's not a dream. It's real.
Marge, the first thing we're going to have to learn is how to distinguish between fantasy and reality.
Hey, sweetheart. Remember the good times?
Why is there a helicopter?
You and your stupid license plate game.
You'll notice a little something extra in your pay envelope this week, fellow stonecutter.
A walnut!
Oh, walnut!
Somebody jammed a Canadian ring in here.
Here, Lenny. Let me help you. There's a little trick with that machine. Just take it and... You stupid machine!
There we go. That's
Thanks
beautiful.
for the help, chosen one.
Thanks for the help. I like that.
I like the sound of people
like
thanking
that
me.
Fine.
The blades of the squishy machine must be cleaned twice a day to avoid botulism and drench mouth. Cross-reference liability.
Yay! Re-floor-waxing procedures again.
Oh, again?
Well, now, wait a moment. I made DC camp to protect this organization.
Now, hear me out, T. The society is only 1,500 years old, so it's not like we'll be giving up that much tradition. We could just start a new secret organization in the abandoned Baskin-Robbins across the street.
Go to hell, all you losers! I don't need you
Good
anymore!
sign out of the
Hey,
pay.
I don't think he's gonna miss us at all.
A new baby. This means I'll be the dreaded middle child sentenced to a life of neglect and indifference.
Poor Lisa.
I know. If I want to stand out, I'll have to become an overachiever, precocious, beyond my years. Oops, that's redundant. Hey, I'm getting the hang of this already.
Wait, what about Mrs. Comet?
There is no Mrs. Comet.
And so the mighty rocket, carrying with it all of our hopes and dreams, smashed those hopes and scrambled those dreams like so many cheap hens' eggs, and left us all with some 6 hours to live.
Que sera, sera. Nothing
Hey,
else.
this TV doesn't work.
Oh, I'm afraid we can't get TV in here, Bartley Dartley. But we have enough food, air, and sandy wipes to last for 50 years.
Got any magazines?
Sure diddly do. One copy of Ranger Rick, censored for your enjoyment.
No.
The comet is looming huge in the sky now, hurtling toward us, threatening to wreak untold destruction.
Orson Welles is doing it again. He never gives up.
That young man has loads of potential.
The fuck is against the Orson Welles joke? I love it.
Sorry, Krusty, we're out of water. All we have left are these saltines.
I'll take them.
I'll take the saltine. He's just...
What did I tell you, Marge? We're living in the fast lane now. From here on in, it's the primest rib, the sourest cream, and the horsiest radish.
Hey, is that you, Krusty? Hey, remember the songs we always sang in prison?
Oh,
Let's
boy.
sing it now. Oh, how you gonna keep them down on the farm after they seen Paris? Hey, you still remember it?
Yeah. Let's sing some more of the songs we used to sing. Okay, boy, here it comes. Get ready.
Excuse me, mate. We're trying to have our national championship here.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
That's right, Ponzi. Well spoken, young man.
I'll be going now. I'm sure you want to get home to your 10-year-old American reruns.
Don't tell us who shot JR!
Nice form. I try to bring a little grace to everything I do. Homer, come out from there.
Not until I regain my honor and manhood by getting myself out of debt.
Well, you're not going to do that by sitting under that table.
Oh,
See,
aren't I?
that was funny.
Get your lemonade! Ice cold lemonade!
Homer, that's orange juice.
Marge, you're driving away my business. On the other hand, Elephant Man, which you produced but did not direct, didn't scare me at all. You should have shown him knocking
That's
over
so
a hut
terrible.
or destroying a Japanese city. Maybe give him a knife at the end of his trunk.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. I'll consider that for the sequel.
What the pool boy saw, take one.
Well,
Hope people make it for it.
how'd you like to scrub the algae off my bottom?
Ooh, I'm hip to your pitch, hot mama. Now what do we do?
Sir, we do have one more candidate.
Excellent.
Yes, he can be my understudy.
And the winner for Best Swedish Film made by an 8-year-old, Lisa Simpson.
Homer eaten mein Häagen-Dazs. Maggie, we won!
Where's
Neither of
Maggie
us knows
Dad?
if Keith is still alive thanks to mixed organs or vice versa.
And tonight, the following celebrities have been arrested. While Heather Locklear Fortescue remains at large. Remember, if you see any celebrities, consider them dangerous.
He's right, sir.
The pups have to attend a formal engagement. Oh, come on, Smithers. It's tough subject matter, but it's still funny.
It's pretty funny.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I'm
Marge is
sorry.
a scab.
So sorry. I support your cause, really, I do. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Scab!
Oh, now really.
Scab!
Oh, look, I brought lemon bars.
The Scab brought lemon bars. Mmm.
Oh, look at this.
Numbers.
That's
Number.
why you need a wife in every state. Am I right, kids?
Damn right.
You kids are no crap.
Polygamy is okay if it's in different
said it
states.
again.
And even though he was born with no limbs and a pineapple-shaped head, he became the first American president to ever take his oath of office in the nude. And that man's name was...
Who was it? Who was it?
It was John Fitzgerald McBoing Boy.
They just picture them droopy drawers.
All right, very good. Coming up next here on Howard Stern, KKK guy, lesbian grandmothers, and Senator Alphonse D'Amato. Listen to me. Thank you, God. Now, can you do something about the blasphemous Fox network?
Lisa, pass me that scarf. I want to try the carrots blindfolded.
Get a lot of that T.J. Hooker. That is his worst toupee yet.
Who is that? Marge? Is that you?
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. Long day on the job.
Oh, hey, Marge.
What?
You don't have to take it off right away, officer. Maybe there's some police work to take care of here.
Well, that's perfect. I don't like that.
Yes, Dad, that was me.
I was a pervert. I don't like any of that.
All right, guys, here we go. First off, get your Geography Now merch at geographynow.com. It's not selling out if it's your brand. Anywho, as you know, I'm working on the next country episode. However, as you know, I have to upload stuff on this channel because I don't want to leave it empty for too long. So I figured this is another time for another filler week. So the last one we did was the Netherlands with my buddy Alka. So it's time to switch up the continents again. I figured since I'm short on time, I should probably do a country that doesn't have too many subdivisions, like maybe less than 20, yet has a large population, and it might be interesting to my subscribers. So, as you know, India is the largest Asian demographic of viewers on this channel. However, we already did the Indian states and territories video, so I figured, well, their neighbor only has 7 subdivisions, and a lot of my subscribers are from there, so why not? Today is going to be Pakistan. As we already explained in the Pakistan episode, in case you missed it, because I know some people don't watch every episode, the name Pakistan was coined by this activist, Chaudhry Rahmat Ali, as an acronym referring to the homelands of the Pakistani people. P, Punjab, A, Afghania, which is basically the northwest province area, K, Kashmir, S, Sindh, and the Stan comes from Balochistan, or the southern province. Allergies. Later, the I was added in Pakistan just to make the name flow better, so instead of saying Pakistan, Pakistan. Pak is also a word both in Urdu and Persian, meaning pure. Basically, each province and territory in Pakistan has their own unique story and culture. They each have their own flag, incorporating green fields with a different emblem. Now, the national language of Pakistan is Urdu, or Urdu, which is pretty mutually intelligible with Hindi, spoken in India. The only biggest difference is that they write in a different script, and there's some slight different words and phrases here and there. Also, keep in mind, though, every ethnic group has their own language, and usually Urdu and English are used interchangeably between each ethnic group, so two official
English
languages.
is
So anyway,
worldwide
let's jump into it. Let's start with the provinces. Starting with Balochistan, capital Quetta. This is the largest province in area, making up about 44% of the entire country's landmass, mostly situated in the arid, earthquake-prone, mineral-rich Baluchi Plateau that extends all the way to the Arabian Sea, as depicted by the camels and mountains in their emblem. Although area-wise it is the largest, it is the least populated of all the provinces, with only a measly 12.5 million-ish people. The largest group are the Baluchi people, which the province gets its name from, who are actually Iranic, not Indo-Aryan like the majority of the country. They are cousins to the Persians, as well as the Pashtuns and Dari peoples found in Afghanistan. Baluchis come from about 150 different tribes and clans. They are the only province that has kind of like a secessionist movement with the objective of establishing a Balochistan state. They even have their own flag and everything. Although it's kind of died down in the past few years, it's still kind of ongoing, and things get a little more complicated as China has invested millions in helping build the Gwadar port on their coast. The Pakistani government has worked with Iran to deal with this. It's complicated. I'm not going to get too far into it. If you are Baluchi or somehow knowledgeable on this topic, I implore you to, explain more in the comments. But in any case, on another side note, they are actually home to the Brahui peoples, whom are the northern and westernmost Dravidian peoples on Earth. For those of you that aren't aware, most Dravidian peoples are in South India. Nobody quite knows how they got there. Sociologists speculate that maybe it was from a time when Dravidians were more widespread, or they migrated from South India sometime in the past 2 millennia. Nobody really knows. Anyway, next province, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, often abbreviated to KP. The capital is Peshawar. This is the Swat River Valley province with extremely beautiful mountains and home to the Khyber Pass and the Babe Khyber Monument as depicted on the flag. Now, historically, this area was a vital part of the ancient Silk Road and was a strategic military choke point for empires throughout history, like the Persians and even the Mongols. The name Pakhtunkhwa, meaning the land of the Pashtuns, Pashtun, which is the largest ethnic group in this area, making about 3/4 of the population, basically the same as the ones in Afghanistan. The interesting thing is, parts of the province, as well as parts of Balochistan, used to be 2 extra separate administrative divisions, formerly known as Fatah and Pata, or the federally administered tribal areas and the provincially administered tribal areas. Eventually, in 2018, the 25th Amendment of Pakistan's constitution merged them with either Balochistan or Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, giving the provinces full control. This means that besides the Pashtuns, there are also some other ethnic groups like the Hindko, the Saraiki, the Khowar, and so on. It also has the famous Kalash Valley with the Kalash people. We talked about them in the episode. They practice an ancient form of animism and Hinduism. They also have those unique houses on the mountainside. It looks really cool. This place used to be a stronghold of Buddhism, as evidenced by their many artifacts and ancient sites like these. Aside from all that, they have 7 national parks with breathtaking views. It's just wow. I mean, those Hindu Kush mountain ranges, man, never ceases to amaze me. Next one, Punjab. Punjab, capital Lahore. Punjab meaning the land of 5 waters, referring to the 5 main tributaries of the Indus River as depicted on the flag. This is the second largest province in area and the largest in population, with over half of the entire country's population in this province alone. And it's also the world's 5th most populous subnational entity. This province pretty much acts like the machine that keeps much of the country running, as over a quarter of the entire country's GDP is produced in this one province. It is the most fertile and industrialized of all the provinces, producing everything from crops to textiles to electronics and vehicles. So many famous and popular sites of Pakistan are in this province, like the UNESCO sites of Rohtas Fort, Lahore Fort, Shalimar Gardens, and the Taxila excavation site. You also have a bunch of monuments like the Manar-e-Pakistan monument, the walled city of Lahore, Nur Mahal, Faisalabad has some cool stuff, just so much more. Punjabi peoples are the largest group, making up about 60% of the province's population. They are the same as the Punjabi peoples that you can find in India. The only difference is the religion. You know, in Pakistan, Muslim, India, Hindu mostly. However, in regards to Islam, Sufism is way more popular here than in other parts of Pakistan. After that, you have the Saraikis, making about 30% of the population, and they're kind of like a fusion offshoot of like a mixed half cousin of both the Punjabis and Sindhis down south. It's, yeah, like they have a degree of mutual intelligibility and grammar that applies to both languages and groups. It's Saraikis. There you go. In any case, long story short, Punjab is like the kingpin and final boss of Pakistan. And maybe second boss. We'll get to that later. Sindh, capital, Karachi. You've probably heard of that city. If Punjab is the final boss, then Sindh is like the second in command bodyguard. It is also the super fertile end of the Indus River, where it empties into the Arabian Sea as depicted by the crops on the flag. Sindh is the coastal powerhouse. Like, yes,
let me go pee real quick because I will be back. sorry, I got distracted. I was in a moment in my head thinking about something. Let's finish our video.
I know Balochistan also has a coast, but much of their culture and cities are concentrated on the inland parts. Sindh is home to Karachi, the largest city in Pakistan and former capital, ranked as a Beta Global City, Pakistan's premier financial and industrial center. It plays a huge historical role in trade and global interaction as the largest port city. On that note, it is also home to Karachi Port, the largest in the country and one of the largest in South Asia, where about 60% of the nation's cargo is handled. Today, it is the city of lights with a vibrant nightlife, and it is also Pakistan's fashion capital. The province is also home to many notable sites like Shah Jahan Mosque, relic of the Mughal past. Yeah, he may have built the Taj Mahal for his wife, but this was his mosque. There's also Faiz Mahal, these ruins and tombs and forts. There's just so many things going on. You can even see thatched huts, like traditional thatched huts in the desert. Long story short, Sindh is like the gateway to Pakistan, and Karachi is like the New York of the country. So those are all the provinces. Now let's go to the territories. So this is where things get a little complicated because two of these territories lie in controversial areas we already discussed in both the India and Pakistan episode. I'm talking about the Kashmir region. Basically, after partition, both India and Pakistan had disagreements over who would administer what in this area, which is why every time I put out a map of India or Pakistan on Geography Now, I have to make sure that I have a serrated line and a colored highlight over the claimed and administered areas that apply to each country. You know what I'm talking about. Today, Pakistan has 3 territories, and they are as follows, in alphabetical order. Azad Kashmir, sometimes called Azad Jammu and Kashmir, or AJK. The capital, Muzaffarabad, bordering on the line of control on the other side of what India administers as the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, which has a whole other controversial thing when India upgraded to the Union Territory status in 2019, and that's a whole other story. But anyway, it is the only administrative entity that doesn't put an emblem on its flag. The flag represents green for Islam and the gold canton for the religious minorities, mostly Hindu. The white stripes are for the white snow peaks of the mountains and the green stripes for the valleys. Despite being small in size, it has a high population density with over 4 million, and despite being called Azad Kashmir or Free Kashmir, the population are mostly Jammuite, mostly speaking the Pohari Potwari language. They are mostly Muslim, and although politics are a little complicated, most of them are okay with integration into Pakistan. Azad Kashmir, like the other territories, has a level of self-governing status. They have their own prime minister, assembly, high court, and they manage their own tax affairs rather than Pakistan's Central Board of Revenue. Nonetheless, the Pakistani government is heavily involved pretty much in everything else, as they are literally on the disputed border with India. So of course, you'll notice a heavy military presence in the area. Otherwise, this area is part of the lower Himalayas, so you have the fertile mountain valleys, the snow-capped alpine peaks. The Neelam Valley is picturesque. Rati Gali Lake, historic sites like these. There's these forts and old city ruins. It's amazing. A lot of cool things here. Gilgit-Baltistan, capital Gilgit, formerly known as the Northern Areas and referred by the UN as Pakistan-administered Kashmir. This is the northernmost part of the country and the least populated out of all the entities, with only about 1.5 million people. The government of Pakistan initiated the Self-Governance Order in 2009, giving them things like the right to an own assembly and council, which gives them de facto semi-province-like status with government provisions without actually constitutionally being part of Pakistan. Basically, the Kashmir dispute kind of forces both India and Pakistan to make technical moves like this. It's complicated. This is the Himalayan territory as depicted by the imagery on their flag. You have the mountains, the Deodar cedar. The 2 quadrants have the Marhor, the national animal of Pakistan, the mountain goat with the cool swiveling
horns.
And K2, the tallest mountain in Pakistan and the second tallest in the world, is located within this area, just on the border with the Chinese-administered Trans-Karakum Tract. It ends at the Siachen Glacier, or the biggest no man's land on Earth, where India and Pakistan converge in a complicated mountain pass that nobody dares to make the first move. Otherwise, in regards to the name Gilgit-Baltistan, keep in mind there is no specific Gilgit ethnic group. Gilgit is just a geographical term. There is, however, a Balti ethnic group with their own language, hence where half of the name comes from. Now, despite the low population, the territory is actually quite diverse in ethnic groups that are referred to as Gilgit people. You have Indo-Aryan groups, Sino-Tibetan, Indo-Iranian groups, and a strange language isolate community, the Burushaski. They can be found here too. And although the majority of peoples here are Muslim, it's the only area in all of Pakistan that has a Shia majority. However, it's really interesting because in this area, it's kind of like they mix Islam with Tibetan culture. You can see it in a lot of things like the architecture. You have the high white walled fortresses like this one, or the wooden arches of the Chakchan Mosque. They celebrate a harvest festival. They have so many traditional dances. They even have like a sword dance. They love playing polo and eating chapchor, which is like a meat pie. So, it's like traditional Tibetan stuff creeps its way into the lives of these people as well. Otherwise, before the 14th century, this place was predominantly Buddhist, and today lots of ancient Buddhist historical sites like these are around. You can see them. Beautiful Himalayan landscape.